8. Ignition sequence has started. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We have commit and we have liftoff at 2:13. The Saturn V building up to 7.6 million pounds of thrust, and it is clear that...
I want to say that I've never had Five Guys.
Whoa! I hope you mean fast
Me
food.
neither.
Right?
That's a drop.
Me neither.
That's a drop. That's a
kind
drop.
of is.
Hello, Frisco.
Let's see.
Five Guys burgers. Get
Okay.
your mind out of the covers.
Too late. That's where I live. Good answer.
Oh, he's picking his nose.
He's picking his nose.
Ooh,
Oh
well,
my
it's
God.
his, man. I'm trying to do Andrew. There's still time, Jake. There's still time.
By the way,
Duck. Very duck. Very duck.
Let's check it out.
that guy doesn't look like Tony Hawk.
That's
guy
Tony
doesn't
Hawk.
look-
Totally Tony Hawk. Lest anyone think it's not.
Are
you
you
wearing-
paid $300? So with that,
300 bills
let
to
us
do this.
begin with toss number one.
Watch this, Scott.
I
Watch
wouldn't
this
do
throw.
it. I would have told them to go.
Oh
fuck
my
themselves.
All right. That was a good
I
toss.
would-
Yes, and that's the whole point.
It broke, but it's two.
Don't you wear yours to bed?
I wear mine only when I go places.
Where is that?
Mind your.
Get out of my goddamn dresser! Get out of my... What do you have?
Oh.
What is there, bodies in there?
It got weird and sexual.
Get out of my
Yeah,
house!
look
Right
at
now. You got Valvoline.
The Valvoline.
Stupid fucking asshole.
Stop hating Mondays. Be a professional and hate the whole week instead.
Everybody heard of mushroom coffee recently?
No.
Like-
Yeah, it's a,
Like magic mushroom coffee, or
yeah, like
Oh.
psychotropic.
But
It
what
has
about
a
that?
little-
What about
Really?
what about that monkey shit coffee that they have? Like,
monkey shit? I'm not familiar with the monkey shit coffee, but I'm familiar with. I think you might be talking about the cat shit coffee. There's actually a Japanese variety of coffee where these cats eat and digest these coffee beans.
No
shit them-
way.
Yes, way. Now I gotta find it. Cat feces coffee.
Ugh.
Kopi Luwak,
Well, that's
the
like.
rarest beverage in the world.
that is the same thing I'm talking about.
Then we're good. We're golden.
No.
They sell it for $200 a bag.
Oh, get on down to Dunkin' today for our new cat shit variety.
Are these your drugs?
Look, Dad, it's
Where
not
did you get it?
Dad,
Answer me. Who taught you how to do this stuff?
You, all right? I learned it by watching you.
Parents who use drugs have children who use drugs.
You have like 100
Are these
elevator
your-
pitches for Adam Sandler because of that big contract, I guess, right? You must be thinking of all the films you can make.
Elevator pitch. It's about a guy who's discovered a sport to play in an elevator.
Boom! We're fucking doing it. That's why Hughesy's here.
No, boom. The hilarious comedy take of Oppenheimer.
Boom! You are on a fucking roll, man. You are on a roll with these elevator pitches today, bro.
On a roll. About a guy trying to find his family as an earthquake happens on an island's tipping. And there's another Adam Sandler film for Netflix, The Cock Chaser, and it's about a animal rights guy trying to capture all these escaped hens.
All right.
But he has to do it in a gay village, and he's like, no, it's not what it sounds like.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
Everybody needs a Yugo sometime.
I bought my Yugo because now I can afford a brand new car.
I think it's fun to drive, and it beats my old carpool.
I like the rack and pinion steering and the front wheel drive.
We wanted a dependable second car.
And this Yugo's just what we need.
See the car you need at the price you want. $39.90. Call 1-800-USA-YUGO for the dealer nearest you.
Everybody needs a Yugo sometime.
Yugo, $39.90.
Went to visit Perry while I was there.
Oh yeah, well
as
he
you
was
know.
outside waiting for me.
apartment.
It's surreal being in the
About that.
apartment.
It doesn't smell
Just
bad.
as
It doesn't
lady,
smell high. Yes.
I know that your husband is jealous that you sat on Perry's lap. I know your husband's jealous.
I think so too. He's made me stop texting Perry. So Perry and I aren't no longer texting each other. It was getting hot and heavy.
Do you feel that? Do you feel that? Oh, shit.
We're doing it.
Well, hello, everyone. Good morning, good afternoon, and good evening. I am BF. We are live, and this is The Vibe. Come on, folks. Let's make a vibe today. How's everybody doing? What is good in the stream show hood? It is Monday, December 30th, folks. Well, here we go. The end of a day, the end of a year, the start of the week, the start of the last couple days of this year. Wow, 2024. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. But what's good, man? Are you back to work? It is Monday. We're after Christmas and everything. We kind of made it through the Christmas holidays. I hope that you kind of made it through safely. But we're heading into New Year's now, so I'm excited. We're gonna have a New Year's vibe. What are you doing for the next 3 hours? You want to hang around with me right here in the midday? Shout out to Granny and Uncle Jack, and they were hanging out in the Levyverse. We're gonna have some friends join us. They're backstage right now. Let me get some stuff. Matter of fact, let's take some elements from the backstage so I can make room for our guests coming in. Yes, so it's Monday the 30th, folks, the last Monday of the year, and it's going to be 2025, man. I couldn't believe that it's going to be 2025 already, folks. All right, so let's see. We're going to hold it down for the next couple 3 hours. I'm going to do the BF Live other news. I'm going to do my not so serious news. And then we'll do the miserable news history moment at the end of that. We'll do Soulful horoscope readings or whatever kind of fun we can get to. But we got some great bros backstage that we're going to hang out with. So we're going to have fun for the next 3 hours right here on the midday. We are going to create the vibe. I'll go to the chat family check-in, and you let me know what you're up to. But before I do any of that stuff, let me bring him in. He's my friend and yours. He's the bro you know. He is the prop master. He is Scott Fitzpatrick. Boom.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, buddy. Coming in hot with the fire, with the smoke. How you been, my friend?
I'm going to be a little bit, little coffee and a little bit, phlegmy because, I've been sick for about a week since I seen you last.
I've been reading in our private chat that you've been kind of sick for an extended period of time. I've been worried about you, my friend. So, still on the bad side of it, huh?
Well, yeah. Well, actually, I'm on the better side of it now. Even though I'm a little congested and everything, the fever's gone and the sickness, and I'm on the upswing.
I
don't know what it was, a flu or something. Yeah. Always smoking.
Right, and I know that gets you on the good side of things, right? Sometimes if you can smoke, it kind of makes you feel like you're normal again, right?
Yep.
So how you been? Haven't really been doing too many shows because you've been under the weather and whatnot?
No, I mean, whatever I had, I was literally laid in bed for 3 days. I missed Christmas. I didn't have no Christmas.
I didn't realize that it went right through Christmas. Well, I know you've been out. When you do get a chance to get out, you're doing your walking videos. So let's talk about this one now. This is a recent one I've seen, and this is pretty cool, Scott. I can't believe that. I don't know why it took you to now to find this, but look at this. You know what it is. I thought I was watching a European video here for a second, Scott. I'm like, is this Europe? I'm like, so tell everybody what this is, because this is your video. You made this on your Prop Master channel. Tell everybody what that is.
It's there's a car wash there, and that is a place where you can take when you wash your car, you can take your pet, and there's some kind of room there, and you can take your pet in there and give him a bath, and
that's really cool.
I don't know. I was thinking I was going to take Bobby in there if I get him tame.
Yeah, exactly. I'm seeing like homeless people ended up in here. I'm seeing like people end up like doing stuff in there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
You know, having their fogging up the windows in there and stuff. But yeah, let's run it and check it out, because I thought it's a pretty good idea. I'm glad you gave me the context of why you ran into a pet wash out in the open. So it's part of a car wash. It's part of a car wash.
Yeah, there's a car wash there in the parking lot.
That's pretty cool. That's pretty.
You know, I walk by it every day, and I just never thought about someone else that probably never seen one of these.
I can't say I've never seen one out in the wild.
You ever seen one of those?
There's Scott.
You ever seen one of those before?
Nope. There you go. I put my like on, and you can too. You can see that at PropMaster69. That's Scott's YouTube channel there, buddy. So that's where I never seen anything like that.
Yeah, this I walk by it for every time I go walking. I walk by it, and then I just thought, you know, when you see something every day, you just take it for granted that everybody sees it. But then I just got a wild hair and recorded it, and didn't do too bad with the views on it.
It's funny, like oh really? I didn't notice that, but I know you got some likes on it. You can check that out. Scott's link is running throughout the entirety of this show. If you ever want to go see that and some other Scott's walk-in videos, you got to do out and about in the wild. You can see those by clicking on those links. Yeah, I've never. It's very, very like a Japanese or very European vibe, but I didn't think we had anything that kind of fancy here in the United States. You know?
Yeah, for the town I live in, it's pretty. It's kind of out of place, man.
Really? Like nobody's. You don't see.
I've never seen nobody using it. I've never seen nobody use it.
Wash their dog in the yard, right, or in whatever.
Yeah, I guess.
If they wash them at all, right? If that's even a thing.
Yeah.
All right, bro. Well, I'm glad you're here, and I'm glad you kind of provided that video. That was a little fun insight of what you do, what you've been up to when you are feeling good. But I see there's over 100 comments building up, and we're going to hang out for the next 3 hours, or as long as you can make it. Oh, our bro's backstage. He's going to join in with us, so why don't we get him in before we do this opening chat family check-in? And let's say hello to my friend and yours. It's Granny coming in today on BF Live.
Hey, everybody.
You had to change to another no shirt. How you been, man?
I've been all right, man. You know, making it. Still white and breathing.
There you go. That's it. What, you sipping on some coffee there, I see? Sipping on gin and juice? What you got there, bud?
Yeah, some coffee, man. I did, I am going to probably be having beers, too. But right now, it's the coffee, so.
Good shit, man. Do you have a strict time limit for yourself, or is it whenever it feels right, you do it, right?
What's that? On the coffee or the
beer clock?
If I'm off, I'll get to drinking pretty early. Take a nice afternoon nap after BF Live. The Vibe. What's with the Vibe thing?
The Vibe thing, bro. I think you kind of can tell what I'm going for. You know, we got a lot of good energy in this crowd and everything, and it's a vibe, man. It's an ass-eating vibe. That's what I'm going for, man. It's just a vibe.
Yeah, I get that, man. And yeah, dude, you have one of the best times. And even with Scott on.
Whoa, hey, you doing? Thanks, man. Yeah, man, I appreciate that, and I saw you. I was already going to send you the link before I saw you talking about it over in the Levy chat. So you had fun over in the Levy, over on Out of the Coffin. Once them guys figured out how to get the link to you.
Yeah, I always have fun with Bob, man. It's just a good fucking talk, you know. They're just busting balls. You follow Bob's lead, and then you hit him with the jabs when you can. That's the dance. You know what I mean?
Basically, and the Uncle Jack stuff and him joining in and all that stuff. A lot of fun seeing you guys this morning.
Yeah, I appreciate it. And I didn't realize that Scott Fitzpatrick looks like the Undertaker on meth without the glasses off.
So, yeah, we called him the Underwear Taker the one time, right?
Yeah,
look at him go. Yeah. Look at what that boy do.
Yeah, he's the Underwear Taker.
Look at him go.
He comes in ladies' rooms tonight and take the underwear out their drawers.
Speaking of hair, I can't stop staring at yours, Granny. Has it always been that way?
Yeah, gray. Yeah, I went gray quick. Man.
I thought he went nappy because I know your hair comes in pretty good, man. You kind of go back and forth and it comes in pretty nappy on you, doesn't it? Sometimes.
Oh yeah, Don Imus style definitely does. It comes in nappy, but it's been gray since I've been about like 28. But I'll be fully white by 45 for sure.
White. If it takes that long. So how'd you make it through the holidays, man? You got some little ones and all. Did you make it through all that shit okay?
Yeah, man. I'm still alive. So
that's all you can say for it. That's good shit, man. All right, well, I'm glad you're here. We can hang out and have some fun. I'm getting ready to do the chat family check-in. We're gonna see what this crew is up to, and we're gonna about to get into what the vibe is. You guys ready?
Hell yeah.
All right, well, let's do it. I'm gonna run my element. I'm gonna put my glasses on, and we're gonna create the vibe and see what the vibe is as I start with the BF Live opening chat family check-in. Let's go.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
That's right, Granny. You know what's up. They talk amongst themselves. They talk with me. You know, I catch some guff from other creators or whatever saying that maybe I shouldn't read so much of the chat, but this is kind of what I'm going with. This is the BF Live vibe. This is the chat family check-in. Here's Aunt Esther checking in, saying much love. Hoya Gano from Aunt Esther checking in. She always hits me with 3. She says,
Gano.
Yes, go. We're going to get it. Be sure to always hit that like button, that mother effing like button. And Aunt Esther's always the sexy one for me. Last says, let's get our vibe on Sugar Lips. Yeah, see, that's what's up. That's a vibe. I can know what she's talking about there, Granny, for sure. I can know what she wants. This is one of the things I like about hanging out in the midday in this kind of time slot we pick. Our friend Psychosocial checks in. Scott, it's been a minute.
Hey, yeah, it's been a minute. Psychosocial.
Psychosocial. She
Ain't
says,
got no
BF and
reverb.
everyone. Thanks for keeping me company at work. You all rock. Well, that's what we're here for, girl. How you doing today? Blummel's defense lawyer checking in, saying on Esther Hoya. Psycho Gano. Blummel says, this is the best show on the interwebs right now, and we're about to find out why. I appreciate that. Thank you very much. Psychosocial getting the Hoya from Aunt Esther. Blummel's defense lawyer getting the Gano from Aunt Esther. 2 Joints checks in. What's up?
Oh, can I address Blummel's defense lawyer? I know that you said that people make fun of you for addressing the chat too much. I disagree. Engagement is always good.
Appreciate that.
Blummel's, I'm working on something with Lummy right now. I think I'm going to do an interview with him. I'm trying to get everything approved, you know, by the big man and whatnot. So hopefully you could tune into that.
All right, I haven't got up to that chat. What are they asking for in the chat? I haven't got to that part yet.
He's not asking for anything. I just know he's a big Bubba guy. So that's one of Bubba's co-hosts, and I've been trying to do this interview with one of Bubba's co-hosts for a while.
All right, that's cool. Ding Dong. Getting the shout out love from Aunt Esther Hoya. Aunt Esther getting the love right back from Ding Dong. The lovely Ding Dong, Mrs. Cyke Clyde says hey to 2 Joints, as well as Psychosocial. Blummel's the Force lawyer is checking in with 2 Joints. 2 Joints says kind of ready for some positive vibes. Good morning, BF brother. Well, that's what we're here to try to do. That's all we're going for here. Me too, brother. Growing tired of the negativity, man. So see, that's the whole thing, Granny. I'm just like, just come on air and just kind of be normal and just, you know, not being all that kind of negative lane, man. That's all I'm going for here on BF Live. A little something different.
Yeah, man. Go ahead.
I'm doing that because Donkey Kongton's checking in. God, I didn't mean to cut you off your thought there, buddy.
No, I'm an agent of fucking chaos, dude. Like, I'll fight with people or whatever, but, like, at the end of the fucking day, it doesn't, like, there's no, like, animosity. Like, I'll fucking fight with Scott because he's cross-eyed or whatever, but, like, at the same time, I think Scott probably whipped my fucking ass.
Everybody knows where you're coming from, Gran. You just kind of roll with whatever's kind of going on any show that you're on, brother. Let's see. Scott Fitzpatrick checking in. He says, on Esther, 2 Joints, Psychosocial and Blummers, and Ding Dong getting the love. Donkey says, Hoya, Bones Men, men holding hands and all that stuff. Testicle Tiger checking in. Having fun hanging out in the Levyverse chat. We were talking about some Saxsquatch. Hey, I think Lemmy's in the Saxsquatch, isn't it? I think I've seen her on social media. She likes that music dude Saxsquatch. You know what I'm talking about?
I do, yeah. I've seen him several times. Yeah, that would be something that Lemmy's into, for sure. Yeah. I mean, I've watched it. It's not like my fucking jam or whatever, but like I understand why people would like it. And I would like to shout out TT too, because she's one of the best damn fans that you could ever fucking have. Like, it's so supportive. She helped me fuck with Ray last night. I would just like to shout out TT.
I saw her saying in the Levyverse chat, she must have done such a good job that Ray kicked her off of out of her chat, right? Out of his chat.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, I'm sorry. I blame Bob for kind of bringing Ray kind of all back to life again, at least over here in our universe, buddy, because he was kind of in a corner. Testicle Tiger didn't even know anything about Ray, and now she's fell into the whole Ray wormhole. So you can blame Levy for that one. Testicle
No,
Tiger.
I think that's my fault. That was my fault because I was the one that started fucking sniping him last night just to see if he would send me the link. There's a lot of people I'm kryptonite to. We'll start with the obvious. Jake Hudson, Ray DeVito. Those are the only two I can think of right now.
No, I was blaming Bob because Bob hadn't been fucking with Ray or anything happened on any of his shows, and then was it like Monday or two ago he had Ray on as his guest and kind of just opened up that whole can of worms again. So yeah, everybody's fucking with Ray.
It's easy, dude. And the thing is I've had several discussions with Ray on air, and he's just wildly unentertaining. And his stand-up's not even that good. Fuck it.
Exactly.
I love that soundtrack.
Good. Yeah, and I know you were one of the first ones. I mean, you're never shy about holding back your opinion or anything, and you're one of the first ones to say, about him being unfunny and stuff. You're one of the first ones I ever heard say it on the air on other shows.
But the difference is, like, okay, so if you want Stevie Lou, for example, right? I've always said Stevie was unfunny. We're still friends. He understands the difference. You know what I mean? He doesn't take it personally. This is Ray's career, so he takes it very personally.
Yeah, that he does. Tits McGee's checking in. Titty Wrinkle and says, Hoya to the chat family. Spending some time with my two boys. They like cooking and baking, so I'm being spoiled. Love to all. See, that's what's up. How you doing? Come out right now, pronounce your guys' names. All right. Going to say hello. Donkey, he don't have time. He's got messy hands. He can't say hello to everybody, so he's just going to say hello like that. Uncle Jack says I'm over here now. He's following you, boy.
He is a tag along. It's fucking everywhere I go. That little motherfucker with his big ass gay tattooed arms follows me.
Jack is getting the love from Blum's defense lawyer. Space Chief 75 checking in on this Monday. Donkey Kong and Hoya from Aunt Esther. Chief is getting the love from Blum's defense lawyer. Let's see. I want to make sure I'll just kind of glaze through these. Hey, good afternoon, chat from Uncle Jack. I want to make sure, just acknowledge anybody new that's coming. We haven't talked to yet. We are doing it. Says 2 joints. Yeah, we're doing it, buddy. You know what's up. Come on. I got all kind of shit we're going to get to.
We're doing it.
We're going to get to the news in a couple minutes. Let's see. Scott Fitzpatrick, Hoya from Aunt Esther. Tony Hawk rules. I hope you enjoyed that from the beginning, opening liftoff reel. Tony Hawk Tua. That's a good one. Scott,
was he back with Perry? Did he go back yesterday?
Scott!
They're saying it's supposed to happen tomorrow because no Perry tonight. Typically, he'd be on tonight, Granny, but because of New Year's happening, it's supposed to go down tomorrow. And yes, I understand that Tony is supposed to be over there. And Dave Navarro, I believe. Yep.
Wow, that's
so you got to tune in for that. Let's see.
Of course.
2 joints getting the love from Space Chief 75. Let's see. The pencil drawings are hilarious. Best part of waking up is poop in your cup, says 2 joints. All right. Let's see. Definitely smell a lot of weed. I'm going to get through these real quick. That father definitely used drugs. Absolutely. Back in the day from the liftoff reel. LJ Lowe's checking in, bro. I want to... Uncle Jack says about that father in the liftoff reel. That father looked like he drives around Florida harassing black people. Yeah, he does. He might do that. Let's see. Who else is in here? Rob Taker's in here. Let's see. It's the AIDS from Bobby Nick. Not yet. He's not here yet. Granny checked in earlier saying hit that like and I'll be in there in a few. JFK Head Chunk checks in. What's up, Head Chunk? Terry Nee
I don't understand how you fucking old sons of bitches don't get to these chats earlier.
What do you mean?
I'll wrap this whole fucking chat.
Yeah.
The whole thing through. Where are you scrolling up? Are you Joey seeing us right now? You're scrolling up instead of down?
I'm going down. I'm trying to make my way down to the bottom of the chat so I can get on some other stuff, brother. Yeah, without reading everyone necessarily.
Okay.
Well, good afternoon, BF and Scott. Let's see. A week of football on tap. Say I may or may not have borrowed some money from my 4-year-old to load up on Oregon at 2.5. Oh shit! Gambling the kids' college money already spawned. What's up with that shit? Goonie Goo Goo, our friend Pecan checks in. What's up? Goonie Goo Goo to my friend Pecan. Hey, 2 Joints is shouting you out there saying, what's cracking, Granny?
Hey, what's up, brother?
2
Missed
Joints.
you from last night. It's only been like 5 hours. You don't have to miss me too much.
JFK Headchunk says, Granny's a glass glazer from way back. He remembers when we were talking glazing talk last time you were on here.
Oof. No, I'm not. JFK. Dude, fuck off with that. That's bad.
Let's see. Well, this got weird. It sure did. It's going to get even weirder. Let's see. Granny's hair is definitely a wig.
No, I already addressed that. Look, I can't fucking pull. It's not. You just kind of shave it and let it grow back. I cut it for Jack's channel.
Testicle Tiger says, I legit thought Granny was blind. What the fuck? You've been doing like Stevie Wonder up here going, hey, welcome to the Uncle Jack Shack. I mean, what I don't know where she got that from. Oh, wait a minute. Then she says blonde. There you go. Not blind, blonde.
Yeah,
Oh,
blonde. No,
Whoa.
it's gray.
400 messages in the chat family check-in. Yeah, that's why we want to get on the news and some other stuff. Let's see. Fuck the people that say don't read the chat as much. They don't understand the little community you have built, BF. All right. Well, let's keep going then. Spawn says chat engagement is what keeps me tuned into any show, and I agree with Granny. You guys are awesome, man. Well, let's keep doing it then. I think you'd be a great interview on that show. Talking about that earlier. Welcome back, Scott, says Jerry Lahane, as we're checking in with the chat family. Scott! Yeah, Granny is RG, says Rob Taker. Jerry, good morning from 2 Joints. Oh, I don't have to read all the night bots, but I will read the lovely Stacy Allen checking in, saying, I'm a big Granny fan. A fanny, if you will, or is it a franny? I don't know. I like that.
It's a franny when I'm here with BF for sure.
Cherry pie,
Sweet potato pie, gonna. Oh,
Shit, yeah, Chops Talk Your Bros checking in today on this Monday. Chops.
Hey, BF, would you mind if I sent Chops the link? I think y'all would mesh well, and I'm trying to get rid of him.
I saw you say that in a previous show chat, and Chops has been coming in here every day, vibing with me and all. So yeah, I said we were going to get together. So if this is how it happens, send in that link and get him in here. Let's do it.
All right, let's get him in here.
All right, let's get him in. Jerry Lahane says hi to 2 Joints. There's the night bot running. 2 Joints says Stacy Allen. Good morning. Leave Ray alone, says Terry Nee. Him and Scott are the 2 biggest Ray defenders here, Granny. You realize that?
Ray, they can defend Ray. I mean, I don't have anything against Ray.
Right.
Oh,
See,
Chop says he can't today.
I won't so much defend him anymore as I just won't talk bad about him. If I got nothing good to say, I won't say nothing.
The old Bones, Testicle Tiger from 2 Joints. Testicle Tiger says, fucking with Ray was a lot of fun. LOL, Granny. She had fun with you. Stacey Allen getting the Hoya and the love from Aunt Esther. Blumble defense lawyer having fun with the emojis. Aunt Esther says Chops talk Hoya. Chops is giving Aunt Esther the Hoya. Rob Taker says Gully. Wait a minute. The name that shouldn't be spoken here. Tom Gully. Let's see.
Oh, that was the third one. BF, that was the third one. I'm kryptonite too. Goalie will not show up if I'm around. Sorry. There it is.
Oh my God. And that whole thing with him is just getting more and more crazy. Let's see. What I got here? I got some Gully stuff. Let me see.
Yeah.
What I got here in my. I'm not going to say whose folder this is. Shit, where is it? Da-da-da. I put it in my live folder. Son of a bitch. Oh, I look for it. It's not there. Look here. Show you my video real quick.
You ever going to change your background, Granny?
Never. When he puts a shirt on, he is.
No, I'm not.
Says Chops Talk. Good morning. How did you get so stuck on that particular one, Granny? Because I see it everywhere you go. Just your theme.
Yeah. So I was on BYB, and I've had altercations with a bunch of different people.
Yeah.
And I just chose this one because I will fucking make fun of you again, Ray DeVito.
Yeah.
And so it just fucking stuck. You know what I mean? And I was like,
it is kind of. I can see where it kind of fits your mentality and your personality. Like, hey, if you don't think I would, I'm gonna fucking do it again. So
yeah, I'm gonna poke you, bro. I mean, I'm gonna keep poking. And look, I don't lie. Like, I won't break people. Once it becomes too much, I always step back. But
that's cool. Chops is getting a good note from Blummel's defense lawyer. Chops is shouting out Rob Taker. Skull checks in and says Hoya to the folks. Spawn said, did Jake iron his nicest pair of overalls for the holiday occasion? What are the odds he blew a gasket on someone Christmas Day? Let's see. He's a narcissist, as he likes to say. Hey, Chops from Rob Taker. Testicle Tiger says, yeah, that was my first Ray experience. Yeah, I think with on Bob Levy's show. That's why I blame Bob. Hoya on Esther and Happy New Year from Jerry Lahane. Skull and Bones from Two Joints checking in. Two Joints getting the good morning from Chops Talk. On Esther getting the Skull and the Hoya. To Skull, let's see. Skull's getting the love to Bones, Two Joints. Skull says, howdy to on Esther. LJ Lowe says, Ray is to what comedy, what Tom Gully is to good respiratory function. That's
this is true.
Interesting. Yeah, Tom is a... Oh, there he is right there. Let me see.
Scott, how are you doing respiratorily?
You seen Bobby Nick?
Have we seen Bobby Nick? What about Bobby Nick?
No, I just caught like wheezing.
Yeah,
I thought it was just.
This motherfucker whistles in his sleep right now. Scott Fitzpatrick, that one.
Trying to find another video. I got too many damn videos here. Find it this way.
What's in the back? What do you got in the background back there? Oh, that's us.
Uh-oh. So you talking about him? Talking about?
No, I was talking about you.
Yeah, it's another. It's a monitor of the show going on right now. Yeah.
Okay.
You fancy over here?
Damn sure are.
Let me show something real quick. If I can find it real quick. Too late for that.
Triple monitor fucking technology around here. Yeah.
No shit.
Somebody's doing well.
Somebody's doing well. No shit.
Don't forget to hit the fucking like button for a BF, man.
Thank you, Grant. I appreciate that. Jack's getting a shout out love from Chops Talk. Tyranny says Ray's stand up is funny. YouTube isn't stand up. Wow, he's coming hard for for Ray.
I mean, there's two different styles, really. Ray might be able to sit down and write unfunny jokes, but like when it come into fucking pure wit, he has nothing. He brings nothing to the game. A lot of these stand-up guys do the same shit. Tyranny, look at my track record. I made a goddamn professional comic cry on air.
There you go. It's all levels. Let's see. Check this out. Here we go.
No! Fuck it out here!
Come back, Granny. I'll stop playing it. Come back. You blame Tyranny for that. Come back, Granny. Come back. Stacey Allen says, hey to Two Joints and hate on Esther. Testicle Tiger says, and big shout out to you, Granny. You give zero fucks, and that's what makes you so fun, brother. Come on, man. I got a compliment for you. Come on, Granny. Come back now. It's safe. What do you got? Let me see your picture here. Who the hell is that?
I don't know.
Come on, Granny. Let's see. Good morning, Stacy from Two Joints. Two Joints says PCL New Year's is gonna be lit. That's right. No, it's not. Let's see. The best part of waking up is LJ Lowe in my chat, says Space Nerd. Hoya checking in, nerd. Come on. We gotta get Granny back.
I'm back.
There you go. All right. We just funning over here.
I wasn't fucking going nowhere.
Talk about my balls dropping. Yeah, we're gonna talk about the balls dropping. Yeah, Granny, what are you gonna do for New Year's, buddy? You a homebody for New Year's? What do you do?
Yeah, if I was a younger man, probably cocaine, but I'm not. So yeah, probably just stay here, see if the kid. I don't think the kid will make it to the damn ball dropping, but we'll see. You know what I mean? That's probably what I'll do.
Yeah, I like to just hang out and cook some shit at home. Just hang out. Too many crazy people out in the world. I don't need to go mix it up with them on that day. Nah.
Yeah, no, I don't. Yeah, I'm too old for that shit. I used to fucking go out and party like a motherfucker, but not anymore.
I got a sneaking suspicion that Bobby has been beating them AIDS, says Donkey Kongington. Testicle Tiger says that you can spit some bars. Where were you spitting bars, son?
Me? Oh my
Yeah.
god. So they're old as fuck, but people put me freestyling to some beats, and they're all in Lemmy's Discord, which is invite only. But if you're in the Discord, go through my stuff. There's
I'm in your
there's like a
Discord.
bunch of songs.
I am in there. There
Yeah.
you go. Two Joins is saying sick beats, Tiger. LJ Lowe says, Space Nerd, good morning, my friend. You just made my Monday. Hey, Space Nerd from Space Chief 75. Two Joints says, smack your ass with my burrito. Uh-oh, it's getting funky in here on Monday. There's Mandy Diff checking in, your girl.
Mandy.
She's a corn girl. She's the resident fishing expert here on BF Live. Feel free to throw in comedy New Year's resolutions.
Thank you, Jerry.
I'm not, I don't know. I've never been a New Year's resolution guy, Granny. What about you, man? Like, I'm gonna be better. I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna do that. I mean, maybe when I was younger, when you first learned about that being a thing, but what do you do with that, with resolutions?
I don't do shit with it. No, I don't make New Year's resolutions, man. We're just gonna live another year,
Right.
hopefully. You know.
Right. And anything that you could change between December 31st and January 1st, you should be able to change that any time of the year. You can start counting 1 year any day of the week, right? That's what I say.
Absolutely, yeah. When you're ready to change, you change. That's all there is to it.
That's it. Chops is getting a shout out love from Mandy Div. Hoya Donkey Kongington from Space Nerd. Hoya Mandy from Space Nerd. Mandy Div is throwing out the love to Jerry. On Esther says Space Nerd Hoya. Space Nerd says, Granny, your hair is gorgeous. You look marvelous. And then he'll tell two friends, and he tell two friends, and so on. And so on. Like a shampoo model over there, Granny.
Look at that.
Let's
I'm
see.
giving you the damn sexy look too, Via.
You
What kind
better
of product
work,
do you
bitch.
use?
You better
Quit
work.
picturing me.
Oh, there you go. Okay. All right. Roman's at the bottom of the chat, and we're going to get into some fun here on BF Live. Space Nerd, Hoya girlfriend from Spawn. Hoya Space Nerd from Donkey Kongington. Space Nerd says Hoya on Esther. Rob Taker's laughing, which is good. Nerd is getting the shout-out love from P. Cunt. JFK Head Chunk says Chops is great. Manny Def says Space Nerd, Donkey Kongington. Jerry, Testicle Tiger. Two Joints. LJ, Spawn. Lawyer Rob, Uncle Jack, Stacy, Space Nerd, and P. Cunt. Space Nerd says good morning to Chops Talk. The Nightbot is right there in my link tree. Is Granny Gray from lead poisoning?
No, probably not. I mean, does dye in your hair, do you think, cause it to go gray? No, I think it's just heredity. It's heredity.
Yeah.
Because my old man went gray and shit, but I did dye my hair a lot as a youth and an adult, you know.
As
so.
a ute?
As a ute. Yeah, as the
heredity.
utes. Yeah, it's heredity, I think. But
Her
yeah,
red-
no,
her
I
red titty.
definitely.
Who's got a red titty?
I
Her red titty. All right.
Yeah, I
Hoya
got you.
Gang and Scott from Dream Man checking in. What's up?
Dream.
Chops never breaks. Oh, Chops never breaks glass when glazing. That ain't what I heard. Ain't what I heard.
Chops couldn't fucking glaze a window if his life depended on it.
If Granny shaved, he would look 12 years old. Is that part of why you keep
Yes.
your shit, bro?
Mm-hmm. Yes,
right?
absolutely. I still get ID'd.
Ain't nothing wrong with that. Ain't nothing wrong with that at all. Dream Man Hoya from Aunt Esther. Manny Diff getting the shout out love from P. Cunt. Dream Man 666 Buddy from Two Joints. Space Nerd says Testicle Tiger, good morning, my friend. Yeah, we had a fun time hanging out. We did a little private watch party, and we watched Windy City Heat on Discord over the weekend, so that was fun.
Yeah, that is.
Hoya Blumels from The Nerd. Have you seen that movie yet there, Granny?
Yeah, I have. Yeah, it's fucking. Why's the red bat even there?
Why is the red bat even there? That's a good one too. And I love the stunt double. When you
Oh my god.
The stunt double for the sex scenes and all that stuff. Yeah.
And then Mole with the damn the table. That was
table.
funny as shit.
Yeah,
It was great.
One job. So we watched that again. It was a lot of fun hanging out with some people Saturday night. Hoya Dream Man from Space Nerd. Granny is my shield, says Rob Taker. Is that right? That's fill in, boys. That's probably when I was going through some stuff. Rob Taker says, with Granny in the chat, I don't need to go for the kill as quick and let him have fun. Let him have his fun. LOL. There you go. All right. Two Joint Space Nerd and Aunt Esther from Dream Man. Two Joints from Space Nerd. Granny needs a background change, a stormy seaside, and then he will be the next Fabio with that hair. Ooh, ladies, looking at you. You look.
I don't know how to be sexy. I don't.
Tits McGee getting the Hoya from Aunt Esther. Two Joints says, Granny, you were amazing in Goodwill Hunting. Okay.
You are smart.
Let's see. BF took words out of my mouth. Must have been while you were fits his personality. I don't know. I'm not sure how to take that. My friend Brutal Pain's checking in from the PCL universe. Shout out Brutal Pain. Matter of fact, while you're in here, let's do this real quick in case we don't get to a formal Perry Talk segment. But we want to say happy birthday to our boy Jim Gray, the boss from PCL. This is a little picture from the movie. I'm looking forward to seeing that. Our friend Brutal Pain here in the chat, he's going to be in this movie, Granny.
What is this getup he's got on?
Well, this isn't Brutal Pain. I'm talking about two people. But so back here in the back here, this is our boy Jim Gray. He goes by Jim PCL. He's Perry's boss, basically. And he's in the chat. He's a mod and he's a producing guy. He helps. Well, this is from the Wild West movie that Perry Caravella's that they all did together. Did you hear about that?
That's awesome.
Yeah.
I have. Yeah, I've heard of it. Bob's in it too, isn't he?
Bob's in it, as well as our friend Brutal Pain 518 right here, man. So looking forward to that coming out. Yeah, he's going to be in it too. But happy birthday.
That's badass.
Happy birthday, Jim Gray. Good morning, Space Nerd from Testicle Tiger. How was your weekend, LJ Lowe from Space Nerd? Brutal Pain Man getting the love from Two Joints. Jerry says, I used to wheeze whistle before sleep when I was disgustingly overweight with a cold. All right. Hey, Mandy Diff, would you do like Mandy Diff says and hit that like button, folks? As soon as we get through this chat, I'm going to go over to my news desk, and we're going to do a few news stories in the BF Live Not So Serious News, and then I'm going to tack on a miserable men news history moment. That's when Bob Levy attempted to read the news back on Sirius Satellite Radio when he was the newsman for Miserable Men. Two Joints getting the bones up love from Brutal Pain 518. Fucking kill me, says Rob Taker. Hoya Nerdalator. Where did this guy come from anyway, says Space Nerd. That's Joey C, says Rob Taker. Mandy Diff went to get a beer. Testicle Tiger, well, y'all saw me say LOL. Here we go. Brutal Pain saying hello to Aunt Esther. I'll Venmo if you play it again. Whoa. That's the Terry Nee video. He wants me to play that Tom Gully video again there, Granny.
All right, go ahead, man. I've been through pain before.
Let's say Venmo or it didn't happen. Let's see. LJ Lowe says, Space Nerd, it was nice, relaxing. How was yours? Let's see. Let's go through these. How did Granny get more handsome? Lightning?
Lighting.
Sounds like somebody's gay for you.
Yeah.
If you can
you do this, BF?
What's that, buddy?
Can you do this?
What are you doing? Let me get it solo on out. What are you? Oh, fuck. Let me take this down. I still can't see what you're doing because I got that thing in your way.
I'm touching my damn toe to my nose.
Oh, fuck.
Scott, can you do that?
Only if you take me out to dinner first. Let's see.
You think so?
Hell
Are
yeah,
you
I
that
can.
flexible in your old age? Yeah, for real?
Fuck yeah, I can put my foot behind my head.
Bro, like you never seen like Scott is famously like he sat here bored during podcast and he'll just wrap his leg. Didn't you do it with Kate Meany? Didn't you have a competition with her or something?
Yep.
Watch what that boy do. Watch what that boy do. Put it back there,
my shoe
Scott.
off, man.
Come on now, Scott.
All right, well, let's keep reading through these while he gets ready. Because look who's checking in. My girl Nikki's checking in during the daytime on BF Live. Nikki, how you doing today? Look at Scott.
Watch him go.
Bro, he does this. This ain't nothing for him.
Oh, my God. A man of your age.
Bro. Look at that. Like, look how close that is. And he gets it right up there. He can put it like right up. Look, he's touching his face with his. Bro,
no! Oh, God, no!
What in the.
What the fuck?
Bro, he's done this before on shows, man, where he'll just sit there and Scott, I think you'll confess, man, you're no little dude, right? So to get your leg up there, that's no
pretty
small
flexible
feat.
for a big guy.
He just sucked his big toe, BF. Are we not going to mention that?
Just kind of normal shit that happens here. Oh, shit. Let's see. Nikki checking in. You getting a shout out love for our friend Nikki, Granny.
Hey, Nikki, how are you doing? I'm sorry at the stuff I've said.
You ain't got look. Well, look, I don't know if you know about Nikki, but Nikki is our girl, and Nikki can drink most of the people we know under the table, bro. So you guys might get along. You and Nikki might get along real good.
I know Nikki.
Okay, good shit. Nikki Hoya from Aunt Esther, Testicle Tiger says, that's my favorite line. Why is the red bat even there? Says Testicle Tiger from the Perry movie. And Perry did knock over the table. We all plainly saw it. He had one job, and he knocked over that table and messed up the funding for the movie. Hey,
It
2
was
joints
great.
from Nikki checking in. Red, goddammit, thumbs. Ernie Banks on Windy City Heat put that movie over the top. I told Testicle Tiger how you got your ball signed, Terry, by Perry. Hey, Nikki from Rob Taker. Testicle Tiger says, I don't care anymore. Nikki saying, Hoya. Come on, let's give her a Hoya. We got the friends checking in.
Ahoya!
Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya? Can I get a Hoya?
Awesome. Dreamman says, I found an old video of Mole on an old TV show called Shopping Spree. Mole's a funny motherfucker. How about them apples, says Testicle Tiger. Nikki says, hey to Rob Taker. Nikki says, hey to Terry Nee with lots of green hearts. Nightbot is running right there. And Nikki checks in with the most generous gifted membership.
Thank you, Nikki.
And look how good a vibe and chat family works because the lovely Mandy Diff caught it. Our fishing expert, Mandy Diff, caught that one. So thank you guys. Thank you, Nikki. Damn it, Granny, I just did it and I broke my hip, says Mandy Diff. Uh-oh. Mandy Diff is laughing. Thank you. Stacy Allen says, hey, beautiful Nikki. Nikki is giving the hearts to everybody. Thank you, Nikki, for Mandy Diff. Space Nerd says, I can do the toe to the nose thing. I'm 3 standard deviations from the mean in hypermobility. I wish I knew what that meant. Look at
I
Scott
don't know.
still-
He's still after it,
That's
dude.
what I was
You
saying.
sucked on your big
that's what I was
toe,
getting
dude.
Before you ask, I can't reach it yet.
That's all the farther he's been able to journey so far there, Granny. He's working his way.
Louise.
Look, Brutal Pain is simply saying, no. Stacy is getting the love from Nikki. Testicle Tiger is saying no.
PF, I don't care what show you're on. When a man's big toe goes in his own mouth, it has to be addressed.
All right, we're going to address it. We're going to make a short out of that son bitch. Space Nerd said, just did it. Dream Man was laughing. Terry Nee is laughing his ass off at Scott with the hearts and the love. Hey, Nikki from Space Chief 75. Nerd is getting the love. Space Nerd's getting the love from Nikki. Mandy Div, a member for 6 months. So thank you, Nikki, for re-upping me. Love you all. See that? Cat family. That's a vibe. Who knew when we woke up this morning that Scott Fitzpatrick would be sucking his big toe on air? Nobody did. Did you know that, folks? I could have never guessed that one. Playing the foot flute says 2 joints. Playing the 2 joints. There you go. And there's a sponsorship re-upping. Uncle Jack is getting the love. Nikki.
I'll chew off a callus.
Oh, damn.
Okay, I gotta ask Scott, do you bite your toenails like I do?
There might have been a time when I did, but they're too thick and hard. My teeth just ain't got it in, and I don't do it no more. I don't risk.
I understand.
Don't risk it.
Mm.
So I get the toenail clippers and risk the shrapnel.
Yeah. This definitely seems like it's a journey on the way to somewhere, Scott, with you. You said where you couldn't reach yet. I think I'm wondering, this has been a journey. How long you been on this journey? I don't know. Let's see.
All my life, man.
Everybody in the chat can do a toe to nose. Let's see who can do it. Wait a minute. I can't do it. Wait, I can. All right, okay.
Get it, Bobby.
I can't do it sitting in this chair. I can't.
No. Come on, get that leg up there.
I'm too crusty. I can't.
You can't really
do
do it. Oh man.
Not right this second. Oh my god. Plus, I'm not trying to fall on my ass so much while my show's going on. Let's see. Thank you so much, Nikki from Mandy Diff. Uncle Jack's getting the love back from Nikki. 2 joints. That would be amazing. Nikki, DM me when you get time. Look at you up in here creeping on my ladies up in my chat, Granny. What am I going to do about that?
Well, I don't know.
Trying to get up in people's DMs in my chat. What's up with that? That's not creepy at all, is it? Let me see.
No, Nikki did come on. She came on with us for like an hour or so. She was very nice, powerful black lady to talk to. I think that's how you're supposed to say
it. Strong, independent, something like that.
Yeah.
Hoya. Says Space Nerd. Okay, Uncle Jack. Herpes checks in and says Sammy Hagar should trade that background for a 55-mile-an-hour speed limit sign. We got Herpes checking in on BF Live today. We have 80s AIDS. We got herpes. All the diseases like to check in on BF Live. Hey, Mandy, a young chick from Jerry Lahane. Donkey, every inch of my being knows this. Donkey getting the love from Nikki. Nikki cheers from Donkey. I did it and hit my nose, but I ain't doing it again, says Mandy Diff. Let's see. I'm not responsible for any back injuries. You do this at your own risk, people that are doing this at home. Don't try this at home. Nikki checks in with another gifted membership. This is a different kind of Monday, says a testicle tiger. That's the vibe. Jake Fire caught that free membership from the lovely Nikki checking in. There you go. Thank you, Nikki. Why y'all shooting loads on windows are why y'all shooting loads on windows? Are you peeping toms? Shooting loads. That is too much, says Testicle Tiger. Rob Taker says Jack is going urban. Going urban.
He might.
Bobby don't want to fall sitting down like Perry did. Yeah, I don't want to do that.
Shut the fuck up.
I don't want to do that. I'm not creeping, or am I? That is the thing. Uncle Jack is a creeper. Says Space Nerd, Uncle Jack is a creeper. Yepers Jack. I love Nikki. She is love. She's fire. Indeed, says Blumels. Nikki's having fun with Space Nerd. Nikki throws out the hearts. And I'm finally at the end that everybody's having fun with. Uncle Jack simply says, I am creepy.
Very true.
I can't top that one other than Spawn saying Nate Dogg and Warren G had to regulate. Regulators mount up. Well, let's forget mounting up. Let's mount on for more fun. Let's get on with the show, folks. That was the BF Live opening chat family check.
Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves. Talk amongst yourselves.
Guys are fired today in the chat. There's a great energy for a Monday, man. Must be because we have some great friends hanging out with us, like our boy Granny and Scott Fitzpatrick, and we got the chat family, and we are creating a vibe together, folks. That was great opening chat family check-in. All right. I got some news. Let's see. Love, I think you meant love the chat family check-in, but it says live the chat family check-in. A lot of people having these typos here. All right. Yeah. Creeping is a way of life. There you go. Says our friend Uncle Jack. Well, he would know, wouldn't he? All right, folks. Well, let's keep on. There's 40 people checking in. Hey, would you hit a like button on the way in or out? And while you hang around, I'm going to make my way over to my news desk. I got a few news stories I could share with you with the BF Live Other News or Not So Serious News, and we can have fun talking about those. Hanging out in the midday. I'm over here now at the BF Live news desk, or as our friend Pecan checks in and says, it's Bobby Cronkite time. That's right. We do the BF Live Other News. You know where to get the serious news. We do the not so serious news right here on BF Live. Although, I got to start out with a twist here on BF Live because, you know, life is life and death is death. And we had a couple of celebrity deaths this weekend, Scott. A couple few of note. So I think we got to do it. It's time to open up the BF Live Other News with the Celebrity Death Report.
BF Live Celebrity Death, Marriage, and Divorce Report. They lived, they loved, they died.
That's right, folks. We had a few. I think we talked, I don't know if I ever talked about it with you, Granny, but have you ever noticed the pattern that celebrities like die in threes, brother?
Yeah, they talk about that a lot. They say it always comes in threes. I would also like to tell Corn Diff he can go fuck himself because he had fucking Jimmy Carter in the death pool, you piece of shit.
So you have like a legit death pool with your guys, with your show?
Yeah.
Cool. And so could it be anybody in it? Just famous people, celebrities, or whatever?
Yeah, I had a write-in. I think it was KB. But yeah, we have a death pool going on, so y'all should check that out if you can. But
That's funny. I know the Stern Show and some of the shows you used to listen to would like try to have a death pool based on like the people in their studio or people, just like celebrities in general. So that's funny. So Chops won the money, huh? Or was it Corn?
No, Corn did.
Corn
There
won.
is no money. It's very illegal to
Okay.
gamble
All right.
on the demise of people.
All right.
But no, for clout, he did win that. Piece
All
of
right,
shit.
there you go. For bragging rights. Let's see. We got Greg not quite, almost. Let's see. Space Nerd simply says, holy cow. Greg Gumball, not exactly Greg Gumball, but you know about the sportscaster Greg Gumbel passed away this weekend. You guys familiar with him?
I know. Yeah, I know Greg Gumbel. Yeah.
Yeah, this guy's been around for decades. Greg Gumbel, CBS sports broadcasting legend, dies at 78. So I think this came out on Friday. But he said he was one of the first black sportscasters to call a Super Bowl. Greg Gumbel, the renowned CBS sports anchor and commentator, has died at the age of 78. His family confirmed the news in a statement on Friday, saying, "It is with profound sadness that we share the passing of our beloved husband and father, Greg Gumbel. He passed away peacefully, surrounded by much love after a courageous battle with cancer. Greg approached his illness like one would expect he would, with stoicism, grace, and positivity. He leaves behind a legacy of love, inspiration, and dedication to over 50 extraordinary years of the sports broadcast industry, and his iconic voice will never be forgotten." So, yeah, he was a notable guy. So we'd like to acknowledge people on their way out. Rest in peace, Greg Gumbel. That was our first celebrity death on the Celebrity Death Report. And then as the weekend went on, and as Granny talked about, you said that Corn gets bragging rights because he got President Jimmy Carter dying in the death pool, right?
Yeah, I'm sorry for ruining this. That's what I was trying to say. I was trying to apologize. I didn't realize this was your second story. Yeah, Jimmy Carter's deader than fuck now.
No. You ain't ruined nothing, bro. You can speak whatever order you want to. Ain't no thing. Yeah, Jimmy Carter's dead as fuck, as you said so eloquently. As my other reporter here, Granny, states right here. Yes, dead as fuck at age 100, man. I don't know. Those last couple of years seemed rough, but yes, Jimmy Carter, who maybe notoriously wasn't known to be the most strong or best president, certainly was a formidable man, a great man. He started that Habitat for Humanity and was a great human rights advocate after his presidency. Some might say he was better after his presidency than he was during it, but 100 years old, guys. President Jimmy Carter.
You remember his brother had that beer when he got elected? Did you ever know about that?
Yeah, the Billy beer. Oh, yeah, his brother was a trip. Yeah.
Yeah, was it Billy beer or was it like Bubba beer? I forget.
No, it
what
was Billy beer because his name was Billy Carter. He named that shit after himself. There's like this Billy beer. Yeah, he was crazy. He was definitely like the redneck president who had like the redneck family that he just couldn't contain, bro. Like Billy was he was out there trying to like market it, much like Bill Clinton's brother Roger did when he was in office.
Mm-hmm.
If you remember him, Roger Clinton. Yeah.
He let
Did they all go? Did they take Johnson's fucking with the Huey helicopters? That's what they were trying to do. Because you remember his white. Oh, you know what? I probably shouldn't talk about that. I gotta pee.
All right, man. I see you got a message backstage. You come back when you're done. Granny's checking out for a minute. He'll be back. But yes,
that's it. I was looking up a little Jimmy Carter stuff last night, and did you know he has a son? I guess right. And Willie Nelson got high with his son on the top of the roof of the White House.
Who's this? Whose son? Not Jimmy Carter.
Willie
right?
Nelson and Jimmy Carter's son.
No, I think they only had Amy Carter. It might have been. It was probably Billy.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, because I think they only had him and Rosalind only had Amy Carter as a child. My understanding. Yeah. So it probably was Bill. That's what he was doing all that stuff back then, Scott. Like he gave no, like he didn't care that his brother was. He could have been. He didn't care that he was president. He just didn't care. Let's see. We got checking in. We got.
Don't really remember any scandals with him either.
Oh shit. Let's see. Yeah, he didn't care, right? He had the Billy beer. He was supposedly womanizing the whole thing. Let's see. Brian Gumbel sucked as a golf announcer, says our friend Terry Nee. Checking in. What? That's quite the eulogy, I guess. No fucking way. No fucking way. He was black. Parts of him was. Greg Gumbel, the voice of the NCAA tournament. Rest in peace, as our friend Spawn checking in. Greg was Brian's Tito. Basically, yeah, I always knew Brian Gumbel because he was like the NBC sports guy. I kind of knew of him more as the celebrity, in the family before Greg came along. That's kind of why I knew it, Scott. Let's see. How could they tell Jimmy was dead? The Billy Beers, JFK head chunk checks in. He remembers. Salute says Testicle Tiger. Terry Nee says Jimmy died months ago. Yeah, that might be Terry Nee, but how many times did he battle cancer? He was like in and out of homes on his deathbed. Like you thought he was done, Scott, and then they sent him back home the one or a few times there, right?
No more letters to Perry, I guess.
Oh, I know. Yeah, we're really going to miss that. Hello. Hi, Perry. This is Jimmy Carter. I'm dying. Yes, I'm dying. Oh, yes. We're going to miss that. Let's see. He had to sell the peanut farm. That's right. He bought the peanut farm there, Nikki. Billy Batts, says our friend Spawn. Billy liked to piss outside in D.C., says our friend JFK Headchunk. Jimmy Carter was a okay president, says Donkey Kongton. I have a Billy Beer 6-pack. Everyone did back in the day. I tried one. I think my brother-in-law had one. Whoop. I think Jimmy Carter was a better president than a lot of people give him credit for, says our friend Donkey Kongton checking in. Now, that's a crucifix. Aaron Carter's grandfather, not quite for our younger fans out there.
Bobby, I hate to interrupt, wasn't he a damn peanut farmer?
Yes, he was.
Yeah, they were peanut farmers. So he kind of was like a salt of the earth kind of guy. I don't remember. I wasn't around for Jimmy Carter's presidency. I don't really know that much about him.
Very much so. I was a young kid and all, and he was just like they say, he was the alternative because they were coming out of the whole Watergate stuff and problem, with Richard Nixon and all that stuff. So people wanted like a different guy, an alternative, and he was like the all shucks kind of alternative candidate for president at the time is what I get out of that.
I hate to go Shawnee on you here, but I think Nixon was set up because he wasn't going along with the narrative. Is that something I can say? I did.
You never know because, I mean, you're coming out of that era where, they thought that, JFK was moved out of the way because he wasn't playing right. So, it's all kind of in the air back then, Granny, from what history has taught us anyway, right?
But then you had, once they got rid of Nixon, who didn't support Vietnam, Lyndon B. Johnson went into office, whose wife owned Huey helicopters and made a fortune off of the war.
Right, and that's what you see with a lot of this stuff is that these people know to be on the boards of directors or where this military money is eventually going to end up, right? That's part of how the game is played,
Yeah.
No doubt. So there probably is some truth about that. Let me see. All right, I see we got a friend backstage. So why don't we let him in now? He's my friend. He's your friend. He's doing what he likes to do. Let's have him join us. He's from the Great White North. He's Bobby Nick. Come on.
Boom. Hey, how's it going, guys?
Follows me everywhere.
The whole
thing, you follow me. Follow me.
I was here fucking first. How do I follow somebody when I was already here?
I've been on this show longer than you, so shut up. But I see Scott is alive. It's a miracle.
It is.
Wow.
Yeah. I've been telling in our private
made it, man.
He's been sick and everything. He's not only made it, he's already putting his foot around his ankle here, Bobby.
Sucking on my toes.
Sucking on his toes. Freaking
that motherfucker popped his big toe into his mouth, Bobby.
What?
Yes.
Oh my God.
Scott's back.
Oh my God.
Sucking big toes.
Oh.
He was really embarrassed of his cousin George Clinton. Due to dog catcher. Carter definitely did more for this country after his presidency. Reagan was an effort, and he paid Iran to keep hostages until at the election they released a space nerd. Spawn says, "I'll see you, JFK head chunk, and raise you back of Bud Dwyer's head." They got all over that white wall. Oh shit, that guy. They go. Oh my goodness. Let's see. Donkey Kongton agreed. Perry should chug a gallon of milk in memory of Jimmy. That should be funny. Let's see.
Shut the fuck up.
So how you been, Bobby Nick? What's good today on this Monday, man?
Just alive.
It's so funny.
Bad weather though. Cold weather.
Yeah.
So
It's so
what do you
funny
do?
seeing you with that kind of that roomier background compared to we always seen you with the flag and all, man.
Yeah.
It definitely looks like you're in a different place. The guy in Granny's avatar looks like a Guatemalan Danzig.
I should do this for that comment. Hold on.
You know what's
the president's dead body in the street. Ride, Johnny, ride. Kennedy's head hits concrete. Ride, Johnny, ride.
But yeah, Bobby Fran, you know what's great? People have asked me to play this guitar.
I've seen somebody ask you that. You know, well, I think when you were on the Levy-verse or whatever. Yeah. How was that, man? You got to hang out for a good little extended period of time on Bob's failed 24-hour attempt, buddy.
That was fun until stupid what's his name? Uncle Jack tells Levy, he just messaged me that he's bored on the show, and Bob kicked us both off.
Really?
Moron.
Really?
Yeah.
I didn't know that that's how you guys ended up being like off the show or whatever, but I thought that you guys were kind of rolling pretty good. But I was going to wait because, you know, Bob, I'm a night owl, and I was going to wait till like later in the middle of the night and try to like put my foot in his ass, and I never made it on the air with him. I was going to be like the second or third shift. You were on there for a little bit, Granny, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah, me and Bob, I think, mesh well. It's Bob's easy to work with. You just let him do the talking and get your bullet points in when you can.
And Bob's good at vibing off whoever on screen with him too. You know.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, no, Bob's great. Unfortunately, for some reason, it's always the damn Jack caveat. Fuck you, Jack. Love you. But you know, that comes with the territory.
Yeah.
Testicle Tiger. We're just doing like the starting the news, Bobby Nick. We're talking about the whole deaths happening in threes. So we already talked about Greg Gumbel passing away, the sportscaster. You might not know much from him, but then President Jimmy Carter passed away as well, our former U.S. president.
I heard about that. Yeah.
I'm sure Carter's ghost will come back to haunt Perry. Gassis checks in and says Jimmy Carter was a better humanitarian than president. What's up, Gassis checking in? I'm my favorite ape. Jimmy Carter glazed glass well into his 90s. You should have called in for some pointers there, Granny.
Yeah, this really spiraled, didn't it? We got into the fucking... Well, it's not really conspiracies, is it? I mean, it is... It's fact.
That's okay. We're just talking about this and that. Jimmy Carter did admirable work with Habitat for Humanity, but was a Democrat. He sucked by default. All right, we're not going to get too political here. After chaotic shit, you need a boring old white guy. All right. He was in the Navy. Did he sail the 7 seas? Spot on. We are all Shawnee, says Stacey Allen. We're all Shawnee.
Hey, BF, did you know that he actually did the voiceovers for King of the Hill? Did you ever see the King of the Hills with him in it?
No, I wasn't aware of that.
Yeah, he actually did the voiceovers for it. And he really did have a humanitarian thing where he would go build houses for poor people.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely, yeah. Excellent shit. It's Bobby, not Jack. Let's see. Let's drop the bucket. Nixon's kind of nothing compared to politics. Bobby getting a shout out from Dream Man. There you go.
Dream Man. Good to see you, brother.
Bobby Nick, oatmeal cookies have raisins in them. Uh-oh.
No, they don't. They don't have to necessarily, Granny. You know that. You know
they do. They fucking do, man. I don't want to do this again.
I proved it to you last night.
Well,
I don't want to do this again. Oatmeal cookies have to have fucking raisins in them, you fucking communist.
It's oatmeal cookies.
Hey, go back to Russia, you fucking communist.
What needs to be in there? Oatmeal.
And raisins. Scott.
No.
Yeah, I know Scott's with me on this one.
No, I'm not, man.
Nobody trusts the guy that sucks his fucking big toe on stream anyway.
No raisins in the oatmeal. That white cream, maybe, but.
Ooh.
All right. Yeah.
Bobby, what's the next fucking news story? Fuck him. Oatmeal has raisins.
Granny's got one. He's not going to hear that. I don't like raisins in my oatmeal cookies neither. So you're not going.
Well, then they're not oatmeal cookies. They're just oatmeal.
They're just oatmeal, dry oatmeal.
Yes.
Dry oatmeal. Let's see. Brutal Pain says that Scott, he sucked that toe like Randy sucked Perry.
Oh, no.
Fuck off.
That toe busted.
Scott drives a tow truck. Not quite. Not the kind you're thinking of, anyway. Let's see. There he is. Two Joints says, I want oatmeal chocolate chip cookies now, says Space Nerd to Two Joints. Now, I like, what's your opinions on that? Chocolate chips and oatmeal cookies, Granny? Huh?
That's not an oatmeal cookie, man. It's got to have fucking That's oatmeal and chocolate.
And I don't like when they have both at an event or something, and you have raisins and one with chocolate chips, and you can't tell which, and then I bite into the wrong one. I don't like that. That's it.
It's fucked up. Yeah, all my oatmeal comes in a bowl. That's what I would like to say. And if you eat it in cookie form without raisins, you are fucked up, Bobby Nick.
All right. Let's get
You're wrong, Granny. You're wrong. Oh, Uncle Hack's here.
Yeah. He said Granny works great with Levy, Corn, and Bobby Nick, but not so much Jack. Let's see. Let's get through these. Let's see. We got Mrs. Ding Dong checking in. I want to get through some of these chats because we're getting the oatmeal raisin cookies are greater than just oatmeal cookies. Okay. Let's see.
I don't agree, but
Granny, you are wrong. Chocolate chips. I'm siding with Bobby Nick. Oatmeal raisin cookies must have raisins, but oatmeal cookies just need oatmeal.
That's right. Boom.
Well, fucking have your opinions. I got mine, okay?
I like to eat melt-aways into puree and dunk them chocolate chip cookies into them. Let's see. By that logic, a no cookie is a cookie without raisins, says Testicle Tiger shouting at you. Let's see. Spawn Nice from Donkey Content. Whoa, Terry Nee, thank you for your colorful and generous $5 super chat during the news here, buddy. I dunked oatmeal cookies in my milk my entire life. No raisins. Whoa, Terry Nee coming out with a $5 team. No raisin. Wow.
Yeah.
It's literally an oatmeal cookie, what you're talking about, basically. Yeah, just no raisins in it. Exactly. Johnny A checks in and says, smash the like.
Oh, God, Scott, put him back on.
I got
Jesus
Sorry.
Christ, man.
Sorry.
We got our greater than. Look at them. What's up, Martini Steve checking in today, buddy? Raisins, same like banana bread. Brutal Pain says, I love oatmeal raisin cookies. It's food talk here on BF Live. Brutal Pain getting the shout out love from Nikki. Space Nurse says, Spawn, if we can combine our metabolisms, we might both be perfect. Martini Steve says, raisins are dried out. To bake them again in the oven sounds insane. Boy,
yeah, exactly.
From Brutal Pain. Space Nerd. I really have to put weight on, likely to get my stomach scoop in a month. Eat the raisins, motherfuckers. Gives it flavor.
Yeah. I hate when I go to bite into a cookie and I think it's chocolate chips and it's actually fucking raisins. Oh man, that pisses me off.
TT, this is Hamburger Hill. I'm dying on it, okay? Every fucking day, there's raisins and oatmeal cookie. Fuck this toe-sucking motherfucker. Fuck that smoking motherfucker. BF, you're cool.
All right. They call it an oatmeal raisin cookies. I'm going with lead poisoning from paint, says Terry Nee. He thinks you got lead poisoning issue there, Granny.
He probably ain't fucking wrong, man. I probably got some paint caught up in me.
Mm-hmm.
Donkey says, Bobby, I know he's talking about you because he says, Bobby, you ain't very good at acting mad. Well, he's Canadian. That's really as good as it's going to get here, Donkey Kong. I mean, come on.
I'm mad as hell. I'm not taking it anymore.
I thought, for knowing this Bobby Canadian, I thought you were pretty damn convincing myself there, actually.
Yeah.
Oatmeal and green pepper cookies are terrible. I agree with that. I like Peak Friends. They're very serious cookie.
Fuck is that? What is a Peak Friends?
I don't know. Freak Peens? Maybe Freak Peak Friends? I don't know. Dream Man says, not every cookie is a raisin cookie, but every raisin cookie is a cookie. Wow, that's interesting. That's the more you know.
It's like succulents, Bobby. You know that about succulents?
I've heard a little phrasing about a succulent. What did you remember?
Yeah, every cactus
what are you
is
sucking
a succulent. Now? No, hold on. Every cactus is a succulent, but not every succulent is a cactus. There you go.
Did you miss?
Yeah.
Bobby Nick, just don't sell it when he's pretending to be mad. I'm sorry. Like I said, he's Canadian, man. It's good you're going to get on a podcast. Peak freens are too serious for these lads. All right, I guess we're looking up peak freens. It sounds like pig Latin or something. It sounds like somebody's pulling our leg, buddy, doesn't it? Let's see, F-R-E.
Oh my gosh.
Let's see. All right. Well, let's go. Let's try to learn something today. Let's do a little learning educational thing here right on BF Live. When there's a word of the day we don't know, we look it up. So today we're going to look up peak freens. That's right. Let's look up Peak Freens. It sounds like Pig Latin to me, but it says that Peak Freens is a global brand of biscuits and other sweets that was founded in 1857 by James Peak and George Hender Freen. The company is currently owned by several food businesses, including English biscuit manufacturers and Mondelez International. It sounds like it's a UK thing. Let me see if I can get a picture of a Peak Freen. Like I want a freak on a peen. Forget a Peak Freen. I need a freak on my peen. Let's see. Peak Freens, they look like cookies. They got what for digestive? They're cookies. Or do you call them crackers or something over there? Something else weird. Do you know what Peak Freens are? Yeah, biscuits. Gonna have a biscuit or a crisp or something like that. There you go, folks. So we learned something. We're learning all kind of new shit here today on BF Live. Those are Peak Freens.
Oh no.
Why are you saying oh no?
Oh no.
Oh no, he's got a hanger.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh, and that's not even a prop. That's not even oh my goodness.
Oh. I dropped some of it.
Don't suck your toes, ladies and gentlemen.
He's got athlete's nose now. Oh shit.
Did he just throw up too?
I don't know.
I'm not an animal. I gotta go get some supplies to clean this up. I'm not an animal.
Holy
God.
Terry Nee says, I saw Bobby Nick mad once. You don't want that. You know, I do have that video of you. Who was it?
You ain't gonna like me when I'm mad, Granny.
Was it Gino? I don't know if you were giving it to Gino that one time. I do have that one video and you went off on somebody.
Stuttering John.
Oh,
Probably.
yeah, well, that's right. It was Stuttering John. I do have, I had that somewhere. See if I can find that. Teen Freak says Space Nerd. What about a Lorna Doone? It's cookie talk here on BF Live. Oh, yeah, I like those, LJ. Nope, it's spelled right. Okay, maybe it's rabies. I did look it up. There you go. We just did that. Oatmeal cookies are great when they are cream pies, says Donkey Kongington. I love that transition designer, said our friend. Who's that, Space Nerd?
Hello, Frisco.
All right, let's see. The British are not known for their cuisine, says Blumel defense lawyer. Angry Snowballs checks in and says, and roly-polies, potato bugs, are crustaceans, not insects.
That's true.
Another more you know.
Yep. Scott, you get cleaned up, bud?
Yeah. I'm not an animal.
That was rough.
I didn't think you could.
Sorry, guys.
The toe sucking says brutal pain. That's right.
Sorry, guys.
He topped it with throwing up. That's okay. Nikki's throwing up in the chat. Let's see. Great. Get Granny an umbrella. Got too much sunlight on you. Swing low.
No, I think to cover him from the runoff of Scott's nose.
Sweet cherry pie.
I won't get none of it on you.
My cherry pie. I can't really sing this song.
See what I bring back from
75 wants us to send that snot clip to Bob. You know how much he likes that stuff, guys, right?
Oh, yeah.
I would have played with it a little more if I knew that.
Look, Jack says, oh, for fuck's sakes. Later, Widow Killer checks in and says, I chose a great time to tune in.
Sorry.
We have Terry Nee checking in. He likes educating people, whether you want to be or not. He says Florida Cracker or Cracker Cowboys is a historical term used to represent the cowboys or cattle herders of Florida, starting in the late 18th century through the 20th century, according to Terry Nee.
Yeah, I've been to a cracker farm. I know. Yeah, I know how it works.
Wait a minute, I thought that was like a racist term. What do you know about a cracker farm?
So yeah, they called us crackers in Florida, man. And so when you go to a cracker farm, I don't know if they've renamed them after BLM or whatever, but
I thought that's what you meant by cracker.
yeah, so you would go there or whatever, and you had like reenactors churning butter, and like people were, fucking milling shit or whatever. But yeah, no, that's where the term comes from. It's from Florida Cowboys.
There you go. See, I told man, we're learning all kind of shit on a Monday on BF Live, The Vibe. Martini C says, was that Kevin Meaney with the Hello Frisco drop? No.
Hello, Frisco.
I believe it's just some random office guy on Martini Steve. I don't believe it's anybody famous. Oh, hey, twin from Two Joints. Nikki is laughing. Did I hear toe sucking, says Space Nerd? I sucked your toes, girl. Yes, I sucked some toes. That's right. That sounds like some Tracy Morgan shit right there.
Yeah.
That's right. I suck toes. That's right.
Rest in peace.
No, he's not dead yet. Granny's favorite game is Soggy Cracker, says Articulate John, checking in.
Cookie raisin cookie.
Oh,
Doggy says,
go suck a toe and snot on yourself, you fuckface. BF, you're losing control.
That's what's fun about it. Let's see. Donkey Kong says, we could never afford Pete Greens. My mama always bought freak beans. There you go. She's too busy spending her money on dick. That was some blobfish quality mucus production. Bravo, says Angry Snowballs. The crack was from the whip. Give a passive slip. Cracker is supposed to be a derogatory remark to white people, I thought, says Space Nerd. Yeah, I think you're right about that. That's what they were going for.
One of my black friends hit me with a piece of cheese one time. And he said, I like my crackers better with cheese. And it was the funniest goddamn thing.
That's a great line, man. I had to shake that brother's hand. That's funny.
I did. I laughed my dick off.
I like my crackers with cheese, bitch. Oh, my goodness.
It's the funniest goddamn thing ever.
Peak Freens is goddamn motherfucking autocorrect. Donkey's laughing, getting the laughs from the nerd. Brutal Pain says, Michael Jackson's personal chef from 1993 released his menu. He ate KFC every meal, every day. Oh, I love discharge. That's right. I love discharge. I love stretch marks on a woman. That's right. I love me some discharge. That's right. Let's see. Scott's mistletoe is smelly, says Donkey Kongington. I just got back to and this took a turn. Woo! I love the time when people are checking in and out on BF Live. All right. Yes.
Before you go into the next segment, I need to have a discussion with Blumels real quick.
Yeah, go ahead. Sure.
Blumels, I know a guy that I work with. He's a damn trim carpenter, and he owns a fucking cleaning business for the construction sites. He's a big Bubba guy. He's got the fucking ring and everything. So I called in about him once, and I made Bubba call him Melanated Mike instead of Black Mike.
Melanated?
Melanated Mike. Yeah.
Did it stick?
It did. Yeah. He's like, no. He was mad at me because
it stuck.
Yeah. Now everybody's calling him Melanated.
Where this chat goes, Spawn says, speaking of discharge, there used to be a local hardcore band called Vaginal Secretions. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the stage, Vaginal Secretions.
I love the thick C-section scar. I want some discharge, man.
Fucking Tracy Morgan. That's it.
Discharge to me is a special sauce on the Big Mac. I love the thick C-section scar.
Really?
I love the C-section. I like battle wounds. I'm from the ghetto. Yeah, oh my God, I love the way y'all smell down there and everything.
Really?
Feet and toes. I like to come in the house and I tell my wife, when you hear them keys jingling at the door, I want you to and wear it the hallway with your panties down and your butt cheeks like this.
And what do you mean? So
open them up. Ready for you to buttholes and toes,
don't you do it.
And when you
I don't think that's what Tracy had in mind. my God. Ooh, shit.
And not his own toes, but
Martini says KFC coleslaw or cold slaw if your Bob Levy is top tier, but F them for asking $6 for a side of freaking coleslaw. Are you kidding me? That's
wow.
crazy. That's crazy. That's crazy.
It is nuts.
Dream Man's laughing, which is good. Trim carpenter equals vag hair. Trim the carpenter. Say
He's fair. Yeah, that's fair. Yeah, you get to licking down there with the landing strip. You know what I mean?
What a Darth Vader helmet. What the Darth Vader helmet. I'm going to ditch charge this on my Visa. Oh, God. Butt hose and toes. Stop it, Scott. God damn it. You just have to hammer the trim. Just have to hammer the trim. All right, well, I do have one more celebrity death. We're having too much fun here on BF Live today. I don't know how many people you remember this one. There used to be a show on like the mid-late 80s. Scott, I don't know, Bobby, Nick, or any of you guys remember Alice, the show Alice with Flo and Kiss My Grits, Mel. And all that.
Yeah. I remember.
Mel's Diner.
Mel's Diner.
Yeah.
The lead actress, Linda Lavin, has passed away. So this is our third celebrity death. So there you
go.
Oh,
did she really?
Yeah, see, I told you, man.
When did that happen?
I'm guessing when she stopped living, Bobby Nick. I don't know. Just last night, buddy. I just when I woke up this morning, it was kind of on my phone, and I was kind of looking out for that third death because we were talking about before you joined us the whole thing about them dying in threes, buddy.
Threes, so the threes.
I knew there was going to be a third. So yeah, what we have: Greg Gumbel, Jimmy Carter, and Linda Lavin, the star of the sitcom Alice and a Tony Award winner. She died at 87. So there she is at older age. But I remember when I was a kid, just everybody saying, kiss my grits. Mel, kiss my grits. Of course, that was Flo, but that was the most famous part of it. So I'll show you the picture of her right here for those that don't really remember, maybe to trigger your memory a little bit. That's what her.
She looks like Levy in a wig.
Good point. What do you think, Bob? I didn't say it. Fucking Granny saying that shit. Levy in a wig. Yeah. Like a young Micheline, if you will, right?
Yeah. Micheline.
There you go. So, yeah, so I figured I would point that out because we are starting out doing the whole news. I got plenty of news, but this was like the celebrity death report. Let's get on to some other fun stuff. Plus, we got to get fit a piss break and a lot of other fun stuff in. That was a celebrity death report.
BF Live, Celebrity Death, Marriage, and Divorce Report. They lived, they loved, they died.
We're having way more than too much fun here. We're having too much fun on BF Live. But I know that most of us have been here since the beginning of the show. BF Live is 3 hours Monday through Friday, and we're exactly halfway through 3 hours of BF Live. So this is when I typically call for a piss break, folks, but don't go anywhere because basically we got a whole nother show to do on the other side of this piss break. It only takes 2.5 minutes, and when we come back, we're going to have a lot more fun. So grab a drink, grab a smoke, grab a friend, and tell them to come hang out with us right here on BF Live, The Vibe. Stream show 215, and I'll see you in 2.5 minutes for basically a whole nother show on the other side of the piss break.
I think I need a piss break. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I'll do the pee-pee dance, pee-pee dance. Yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Yeah. Oh, yeah. I think I need a piss break. I do the pee-pee dance. I do the pee-pee dance. Yeah. I think I need a piss break. Oh yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Oh, watch me now. I'll do the pee-pee dance. Come on, give it to me, that pee-pee break. DJ, hook it up. Drop that beat. Yeah. I'll do the pee-pee dance. I think I need a piss break. I think I think I need a piss break. Yeah, yeah. Watch me now. PP breakdown, PP breakdown. Break it down, PP, yeah. Think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. I think I need a piss break. Oh, yeah. Wash your hands. Don't be gross. I know you touched your pee-pee.
Yeah, let's do it. We're back. I'm still at my desk because we still got some news story to get to when Scott gets back from the piss break. I love some of the great comments that were going around by Martini Steve saying, BF looks like he did a 5-year bid in federal prison. There you go. And I see Granny followed it up later on. Oh, he followed it up with also, BF looks like he ran a ramen store in the federal pen as well. Maybe I did, and maybe I did. I appreciate what Granny says. Granny says, BF looks like everyone's cool stepdad. I'm just the cool uncle stepdad there, Granny. You're not wrong, buddy.
There you go. Yeah, I would have fought with you, but I'm troublesome.
We're dropping loud break. Let's see, dropping loads break. Glenn Fry passed on my birthday, 2016, says Gaseous Fry. Glenn Fry. Flex 316 checking in from down under, and he says, this is going for the goal. That's right. We take any and all colors and any and all denominations of money, especially Australian. Thanks for checking in, Flex 316. Whoop. Yes, we got the typo. We know what's up. Thanks, man. Thanks, Flex. I appreciate you, man. What we got? Fire. Fucking real. Angry Snowball says, I always wanted a cool stepdad. My father hated me saying it at dinner. Saying at dinner, though. Oh, I want a cool stepdad, man. Come on, man. I'll be your cool stepdad if you don't have one. A cool stepdad who sells ramen for 2 times the price in the front. That's what I got. Hey, man, you got to make money. You know, some people sell ass in the joint. I sell ramen in the joint. Looks like I did a federal bid, Scott. All right, here we go. Well, we're still kind of in the middle of the BF Live news, other news. Hey, guys, you knew about that $1.2 million Mega Millions that went down, right? Billion? Somebody won that sumbitch.
No.
Yeah, here in the
For
States,
real?
Bobby Nick. Yeah, one person won. One winner of $1.22 billion with a B.
Oh, my God.
One person won in California. I hope it's somebody I know in California. Yeah, so there it is, man. It says, actually, it says Lansing, Michigan. I think it's where the lottery comes from. The 5th largest Mega Millions prize ever was won by a lucky player in California Friday night as they brought home a jackpot worth $1.22 billion. There had been 30 drawings since the last time anyone had won the jackpot, leading to Friday night's huge grand prize. The winner now has the option of taking the prize as an annuity or taking the cash option, which is worth an estimated $549.7 million. Hey, Granny, what do you think about taking the cash option over the annuity, buddy? What would be your
I
choice?
would take the damn cash option. Yeah,
Really?
fuck that. Fuck the annuity, dude. Yeah, take the cash option, reinvest it, and I'd cut y'all off too. I am that kind of guy. I'd fucking break y'all off.
I don't know none of you motherfuckers. Yeah, because like they say, I wouldn't really flaunt it, but there would be signs, right? There would be signs.
Yeah. No, I'd just break you off. What do you need? You need fucking 500 grand, man. Let's get it going. But I don't even play the goddamn lottery. I do scratch.
do I.
And it's funny how we become so indifferent about it, Granny, because, you know, it used to be $1 million felt like a lot of money, right? But now it takes it to getting up over $1 billion. Like you said, you didn't even get any interest in it. And really, I don't really start paying attention to it anymore until it gets up to like $1 billion now. It's like, but yeah, I would take anything below that. But yeah, for whatever reason, I just don't play it.
No, I could make money off of $1 million. I would just take like I said, I would put it in the bank and live off what the annuity was, which is basically what I'm fucking making now anyway.
I think I don't know. I guess I would take the cash because you just don't right. You don't. Nobody wants to trust the man to be there. There might come up with some condition 20 years, a year or two down the road that they decide they ain't going to give the rest of the money or whatever, right? Or they're going to take it from that annuity from you or some shit.
I don't know. I think I'd probably just go down there with a gun if they took my $1 billion. Like, I'm not Kanye. I don't say a lot about the Jews and shit. So like, I don't know. So like with the compounding interest or whatever, you can just live off the fucking money that the money makes. If you have money, you can make money.
Yeah.
That's the thing.
There you go. I like when Nikki talking to Nikki in the chat. You said it ain't my day, it ain't my year, but that shit ends right here. Let's get blessed up. Let's know POS. Let's go.
Shout out to POS, dude. Favorite
Wishing
rapper of all
everybody
time.
dreams and goals happen in 2025. That's right. I'm hoping to keep alive and just keep the vibe alive in 2025. Whoa. Space nerd. Well, in the hospital waiting room, wife is having a major search. Oh, that kept postponing as we speak. We were in the ER Christmas Eve until 4. Why, Ween, thanks for checking in, man. I sent you a private message a couple weeks ago. I'm wishing your wife well through all of that, man, because I know you said you were going to kind of step aside a little bit and kind of deal with some major stuff, man. But let's all give positive vibes to Live Ween and his lady, man. Good vibes for that.
Yep.
Go ahead, man. Yeah.
Yeah, no, I knew about it, and I hope Live Weed makes it through. I know they had another tragedy before that, which I won't speak on, but yeah, he's dude, this year's been tough on him. So everybody
Right,
give
so-
fucking positive vibes to Live Weed.
Absolutely, man. And sometimes people wonder, like, oh, somebody get mad or somebody drop out. That's why we haven't seen them in a while. But we keep in mind that people have real lives and have to deal with real shit sometimes. So good wishes to you for positive vibes. Lump sum, says Space Nerd. You're a lump sum person. What do you say there, Bobby Nick? Would you trust a man to give you annuity and you want all that billion and you want to live it out, or you just want to take the money and run, like Steve Miller says?
No, I'd have to have the lump sum. Like I couldn't. I don't know what happens if all of a sudden that company disappears.
That's
Or
right.
whatever.
Yeah.
Like,
I
say,
don't
"Fuck
know
you."
if this is true either, BF, but I think if you were to die while taking the annuity, I don't think that your family gets it.
I think you're right about that, buddy. I think it might vary
Yeah.
from state to state, but in general, I believe you're right that annuities, unless it's otherwise said, I don't think they just naturally roll over. That's an excellent point, buddy. Yep.
Right. So you take the lump sum and reinvest it and make money off money and allow that to your family.
Donkey Kongton says I'd put half in Bitcoin and the other half in drugs. You wouldn't need to reinvest it to live off of it for decades. Probably not. You'd almost live off of that in a regular, just a basic ass checking, savings account, probably. But yeah.
Yeah, but the counterpoint there is if you did the annuity, again, you can't pass it down. So if you won the lottery like that, fucking 500 million?
They walked away with 5. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you walk away with the money, reinvest it in other
rules.
shit.
Yeah, no, you ain't got to worry about what happens down the law. Kahuna Nui, it looks like it's an anti-tax lottery statement. He says, lottery is a tax on ignorance. Very interesting. Yeah. A lot of people believe that because the odds are so far against you that most people that play the lottery, like Granny, you said you don't play, because most people that don't play, most people that play don't end up winning. The odds are normally against you. So, yeah.
Could y'all imagine what I would do with fucking $500 million?
You would have been dead.
Like I'm telling y'all right now, like y'all wouldn't have to work. I think I would blow a lot. I would take 250 and do whatever the fuck I wanted with it. Reinvest the other 250 million and fuck with y'all all day long.
That is the ultimate goal. I mean, isn't that the ultimate dream? Like, I have people in my life too that if you just felt, or even like you guys, just knowing that if you could give somebody a couple $1 million and then just to get and see that reaction and see how much better you kind of made their life, even though, as Puffy says, more money, more problems, or Biggie says, more money, more problems, but they be some different problems you can afford, maybe.
Yeah.
Problems you can afford. Let's see. We're with you.
Yeah, I mean that would be the ultimate goal, not having to worry about fucking bills. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
That'd be awesome.
Yeah, but I know I've heard Granny say it a couple times. He's like, I would hook you guys up or whatever. Like you like look out for some people, right? That would be part
Oh,
of it.
absolutely, dude. Yeah, fucking 250 million, man. I'm shooting y'all a couple $100K. Fuck it.
There you
Yeah,
go.
I got it like that. You know what I mean? The
Yeah,
boys get hooked up.
I would do the same for my friends.
Honky Tonk Tennessee's checking in. It's been a minute since I've seen you here, saying, we with you, the Ween family. Live Ween, love and light to your wife and the family from Testicle Tiger. This year has sucked a big dirty toe. We just saw that live. You're not wrong. Ooh, Nikki says, I would absolutely be frugal with my shit. Like, I don't know you. Don't be coming out the family tree, creeping out the family tree on me. This family tree is staying the size it's been the whole time. Don't be coming out of nothing. Let's see. Cat Williams set the tone for 2024. 2024 has been amazing, says our friend Nikki. You take the lump sum of $579. That means the government gets $550 for doing nothing. I don't know. They're going to tax all of it. Yeah, they're going to tax the original amount, and then they're going to tax it every year you got it. So, yeah.
Well, I don't give a shit about that. I don't think the tax on that unless you're like like you buy a lot of land.
Yeah, maybe. You could afford a humble home with $1 billion. Yeah, I guess so. Just guesses. Granny, you getting the love and the laugh from Nikki. Donkey Kongton's checking in and says 2023 and 2024 have been two of the worst years of my motherfucking life. Well, I hope that you got a better one this year. Come on, man. We're gonna strive. We're gonna strive for 25, Donkey Kongton. It's got to get better, man. What they say in that Beatles song?
Exactly, man. That shit ends right here, dude. Let's get blessed up.
Yeah, I like what you said. I like what you said in the chat, man. That's good, man. There we go. Donkey Kongton, 25 is our year, my friend, says Space Nerd. Let's see. That's the point, nerd. You're so happy. You don't care. They just took half your money. Let's see. 50 million would be dedicated to fuck you money. Nikki's laughing, and she says, Angry Snowball says, I would relax for the first time in 40 years. That's awesome. I'd buy Bobby Nick avocados.
No, thanks, Tyranny. It's all good.
You know what I would probably do, BF? I think I would follow Alex Stein around and just counterpoint him, even though I don't agree. I think I would just follow Alex Stein around to fucking city conventions if I had fuck you money. Just fuck with him. Like I wouldn't even be serious, but I would just go counterpoint to everything he said.
Just to fuck.
That'd be great.
Yeah. Brutal Pain says, don't keep money in an account in the United States and they can tax it. That's right. There you go. They will do that. Let's see. Look at that. Donkey Kongton 2025 from Nikki. Bring the new year with positive vibes. Well, that's what we're here for, folks. All right. Well, let me go. So maybe if you didn't luck out and win that money, maybe we can have some better luck in the chat here. Let's see. So we talked about New Year's Eve, folks. And, like I said, I'm never much on going out for New Year's Eve because there's too many crazy people out there when it's not New Year's Eve, fellas. That's what I'm saying.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, for sure.
This next article I have for you when it comes up, it talks about the 5 best cities to have New Year's in, New Year's Eve stuff to celebrate. I did a thing the other day, guys, when you weren't here. You can spend like $700 and go to Applebee's. You can live the large life in the Applebee's up in Times Square. For $700
one meal.
Well, you get like open bar for a period of time, like 4 hours and stuff, and you get like a spot, and you have a spot to go to the bathroom. But yeah, $700, bro, to go to Applebee's. One person.
That's nutty, dude. Wait, aren't they buy one get one free at Applebee's?
Not on New Year's and not in Times Square. Let's see. My chair is failing. Here's 5 cities, and you might be surprised with some of these cities. 5 cities.
Wait, did you say your chair is failing?
My chair is failing, yeah. My chair is like slowly losing air, Bobby Nick. So if you see me doing this during the show.
Hold the fuck on, BF. You got an inflatable fucking chair.
No, it's got that fucking air spring in it, bro. You know what it's doing. Let's see.
If I push too hard on my back, that motherfucker will come off. I understand what you're saying. But you just said you inflated your chair.
I did. All right. Well, in this here, I was surprised that a couple of these cities even made the list, but they're talking about the 5 best cities to celebrate New Year's in. I'm staying home because, like I said, there's too many crazy people. But they talk about Chicago right here being number 5. I would have never thought that would have been one of the cities. Chicago. Cold as fuck. I don't know, crime and all. But look, Las Vegas. I thought that this would be like top 1 or top 2. They got Las Vegas coming in at number 4. I thought that after maybe Times Square in New York City, that Las Vegas would be like the next one, but they got them as number 4. So I'll be curious to
Okay.
see what 1 and 2 and 3. Let's see, San Diego, they got at number 3 for New Year's. I don't know why. And then they got Orlando, Florida at 2. And I think we all know what the number 1 is because it's the worldwide. But they got Orlando at number 2. They don't even have Vegas at number 2. So there you go, Granny. You're right in the heart of it. You can go to Orlando and do it up.
I ain't going to Orlando, man.
Fuck this shit. And there you go.
Yeah, fuck that, dude. Yeah, I don't.
And if you want to drop a lot of money and stand a bunch of crowd of people, maybe wear a diaper and not be able to piss, you can drop, maybe you could drop $700. New York City is, of course, the number 1 city. Goes without saying. All right, let's get on with this.
That was surprising, though. Orlando was at number 2. That's fucking.
Bro, I thought, okay, everybody knows the ball drop in New York's going to be number 1. And I thought for sure that Vegas would have been at least like number 2 because it's kind of like the next glitzy and glamour place, but not so much. Not so much.
It's got to be the gays,
man. You guys been seeing any of these like Tesla, all those autonomous cars? You got any of them down there in Florida, Granny?
Yeah, I've seen some Cybertrucks and some Teslas and whatnot. We got a lot of rich people, man. Shit's gone fucking crazy around here.
Yeah, I saw a car. I saw a cyber car, driverless car, run into a driverless food delivery vehicle or something. Like the perfect two things met. I don't have that video, but I do have a video about Tesla has its first fully autonomous robo taxi. And
wait, hold on. No, I've never seen a car driving around by itself.
Okay, they do have
not once.
Well, check this around. This is a Tesla robo-taxi. This is going to be a driverless taxi from Tesla. And for more on this, we're going to take it over to the Bikini Report, Granny. For more on this Tesla robo-taxi.
God almighty.
Hey, hold on. I thought they were taking a break.
Fully autonomous
They are, but I went back in the archives, Bobby Nick.
Oh,
robo-taxi.
I don't like those ping pong titties.
It's totally AI powered.
We've talked about that. You and I appreciate a good hang, the trusting hang of a natural breast, right? We got no hang on these.
The banana swoops.
No, I
you
like
get
that.
like some, yeah.
I would favor that over kind of this too perfect kind of thing.
Have pedals or steering wheels. Tesla CEO Elon Musk touted the move from its supervised full self-driving software to unsupervised full self-driving as a glorious future where you'd be able to fall asleep in the vehicle and wake up at your destination. He also said he expected that cybercabs would sell for under $30,000, but don't grab your checkbook just yet. Musk said that the new vehicles would be available starting in 2026, but the company has been promising its fully automated vehicles were imminent for 10 years now. And many people have expressed concern about Tesla's full self-driving system. There have been numerous crashes, and one tech analyst who's taken multiple test drives reported that the FSD vehicles repeatedly made unsafe or illegal maneuvers. He said his most recent drive left his passenger terrified. Tesla's investors are evidently a little worried too. The company's shares dropped nearly 7% following Musk's announcement. But what about you? Would you consider buying a fully autonomous cybercab when and if they eventually hit the market? Let us know in the comments and be sure to follow the Bikini Report for more daily headlines.
Get back on the pole, honey. There you go.
Daily headlines.
Yeah, she had trying to put on that the sexy voice. What do they call that? The
motherfucker had his sunglasses off.
Yeah, he does. He does us, Granny. And my sister calls him out on that. She goes, "Notice how only Scott's it only come off when there's an attractive woman on screen that he has to pay extra attention to." Space Nerd says, "I want to pop those." Pop the cork. Nope. Pop those son of bitches. Yeah, what could go wrong? BF is picking tomboys for these reports. No, I figured I would do some kind of like year-end kind of reporting, if you will. Those are awful, says Space Nerd about the breast implants. My sister Kathy said because hers were bought at the store. That's right. Those aren't factory original. They're kind of add-on. They're aftermarket titties right there.
Those weren't even good fake titties, dude. That was like Tijuana like special discount titties.
Yeah, it's like just throw in whatever you got kind of thing. Whatever. Yeah. You can see her mistletoe. That must have been right next to the camel toe that I saw. I'm enjoying those fakes, says Spawn. We team fake right here. Martini Steve says those breasts are as bad as her reading skills. She put her
Even bad breasts are good breasts, though. You know what I mean?
That is true.
Okay.
It's like pizza, Bobby Nick, right?
Yeah.
You can't argue it's some bad breasts and some bad pizza. JFK Headchunk says she can put her camel toe in her mouth. I think that's a Scott reference right there. Her boob is like Quadfather, a fake fraud.
God almighty. God his ass.
They coming hard, ain't they? They bringing it. Let me see. Where is that? I had something like that about that, didn't I?
Chops, don't what you motherfucker. Why you gotta put my nipples in the goddamn chat?
See, that's how you do it. You don't listen to that. You don't listen to talking to gods. Fucking rock.
Look, he stood up.
Yeah.
God stood. It's a Christmas miracle.
Holy shit! Wow!
What the fuck?
Accidentally stood. Let's get it.
He's
Oh, you should have ended it there
Because
with the
you're a piece of
surprise
shit, Granny.
banana
You
look.
look like
There you go. That's all. Oh my god! Make sure I take the right thing out. I almost took you out by mistake. Let's see. I like the bikini. I just happened to be watching you guys that night, Grant. I'm always sitting in front of my shit, and I just happened to tune in when that was going on. And I'm like, oh, I definitely got to record this shit. Let's see.
Yeah.
I like the bikini, but good grief. Spawn says, I love the camel toe. It's like a free preview before rolling up your sleeves. All right, I know what we're working with here, lady. Come on, let's go. Let's get in deep with this shit. Chopstock is throwing out the camels. Tiz McGee says, I'm just getting used to cruise control. I need a person in charge of my car. How long did it take them to teach her the word autonomous? Them titties are autonomous. That isn't camel toe. That's a goat. That's a damn goat. LJ Lowe says they look like when you pump up the early 90s Jordans too much. Your Air Jordans. That's right. That's right. One more and that white powder will blow out of the sides. You're still talking about the shoes, right? With the white powder blowing out the sides, right? You're still talking about shoes? Not something else?
They're ping pong titties, Bia. It looks like they just implanted a bunch of ping pong balls.
They did.
They said I was like a duck in water. I tried to do Forrest Gump. I fucked it up.
Spawn, I learned a lot about men in these chats. Yeah, it's funny seeing Space Nerd's comments about all the stuff that she learns from us guys. And this vocal fry is what I was going for. Yeah, she had that vocal fry.
Yeah.
No one listened to the story. Already. Those nips have to look like they're up and down, like one up and one down. I like the way you put crooked nips in the chat there, Chopstock. Very creative. Nikki's saying, "Wow, Granny dressed as an avocado." Bobby Nick, what? Granny dressed as an avocado.
Well, I don't know. I hope not. You better not ever do that.
He says, Angry Snowball says, "I'm not one for beaches and blazing sunshine, Space Nerd. I prefer crispy."
Am I hearing pissing?
It's not
Hello?
me. It's not...
You've been on. You're familiar with a Granny and his ways on here. He just.
I do kind of march to the beat of my own drum. Yes, I was taking pretty close.
That's okay. Quad go in his daily two-step. His daily two-step. Sounds like a plan. Oh yeah, there's Cyke Clyde checking in. I don't think I saw you in the chat yet, buddy.
Cyke.
What's up, man? Can you say fake?
Yeah.
12 years old. Never leaving North America. Never. You getting the love there from Donkey Kongton and LJ Lowe's Cyke Clyde. Granny once pulled out his ace on a stream. His ace hole?
No, I tucked. I've tucked on a stream. I've mooned.
It puts the Uncle Jack on. It puts the Uncle Jack on.
He's done a lot of things.
Yeah, I've mooned, I've tucked, and I put a sausage over my wiener once.
Sausage wiener. So, guys, I know we all kind of grew up back in the day of the Blockbuster and loving renting some videos and stuff, right?
Yeah.
It's kind of appealing, I think. Well, you're not going to believe this. This is over in the UK, and BF Live is worldwide. We are a worldwide vibe. This says the owner of UK's only surviving DVD rental store claims that business is booming 40 years later. And here's some of the top rented movies. So I just thought this would be a good article. I can't believe he's like, it's the only store left in the UK. The owner of Britain's longest surviving DVD rental store is surprised that the business is booming 40 years after they opened. Colin Richards, who's 71, he opened All Star Video in Haverhill, Suffolk in 1984 and originally started as a company that leased videotapes to other shops. Then he decided to start renting the films, and the store now has around 8,500 DVD titles, including Forrest Gump, which has been borrowed about 2,000 times. So it's interesting. He's still doing it, guys, and he has some stats about who's borrowing movies. But do you guys have the problem like me when you go to like watch Forrest Gump that they want you to pay for it now, Granny? You see that going on?
No, I probably shouldn't say this, but I'm going to. Yeah, I just pirate it.
Oh, okay. Well, there you go. Well, but barring that, I'll talk to the people that, Granny, for myself, man, we got a lot of these services like Amazon and Netflix and shit, bro. And what bothers me is when I try to go back on one of these services and watch something, they want to charge me like $5 on top of what I'm already paying per month for like a 20 or 30-year-old movie, bro. I think that's shit.
But did you know that you can buy them on YouTube and keep them forever? So, like, I bought some movies on YouTube.
You don't. That's the thing, though. You don't own anything digital. Trust me. Like, there's been a few movies that iTunes Canada has ran out of the rights, and they just disappeared from people's libraries. They thought they owned it forever, but nope. So physical is the fucking way to go. But you know what?
It's not, Bobby.
Yes,
you just use a VPN. If it's not allowed in your country, you just use a VPN and you'll be able to get it back.
I mean, yeah, if you can torrent it or some shit.
No, you just use a VPN and change your goddamn IP address.
Well, it doesn't work that way with.
Yes, it does. The fuck it doesn't.
Oh, I prefer the DVDs, Granny, because now with everybody becoming, it's like they're adjusting all the online content for whatever the racial or whatever the political sensitivity is of the day, bro. Like I don't like that. I like owning the original, like kind of unedited shit. That's what I like about owning the physical stuff. That's my vote.
I mean, I get what you're saying. But you can own the physical copy and still yank it once you own the rights to it off of fucking YouTube.
Okay. All right.
LG has gotten out of making physical Blu-ray players, though. So all these bigger companies are slowly stopping making Blu-ray players. So I don't know. Physical media might be fucked.
Yeah, so that's why I've kind of pulled this article. I find it interesting that after 40 years and the whole DVD, the whole crazes of all we thought came and passed, and I'm wondering if there's maybe a slow tide turn, maybe, Bobby Nick. Maybe people want that kind of sense of nostalgia or control over what they watch, maybe. Let's see.
Yeah.
I still order DVDs. They are cheap now, and you have them forever. Yeah, Granny. Like when I was going to try to watch the Beetlejuice, the original Beetlejuice, because I wanted to go see the new one. So I wanted to like brush up on the old one. Shit, I forgot. And everybody was trying to charge me everywhere I went, bro. So I went on eBay. I just picked it up for like $6 on eBay for something, and now I got this shit forever. So there you go.
But you know that's still charging you. And with that being said, I don't disagree with the physical copies because you can yank all the information off the DVD and reburn it. But that's the bootleg situation. They don't want that.
Yeah. Let's see. VHS is the way to go, says Chop Talk. I've had you peg for a beta guy there, Chop Talk. Let's see. True Spawn, says Donkey Kong Jim. I have an egg on my way if someone sends BF a super chat. Uh-oh, what are you going to do with it?
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Yeah.
This is one.
You kind of seen me do it before. Yeah, it's an egg.
Oh, wow.
A raw egg.
Scott's feeling super chatty challengey today. He's already sucked the toe, and now he's saying if somebody throws out a generous super chat, if you want to see Scott drink that egg Rocky style.
Scott, are you sure your stomach? Are you sure your stomach?
Yeah,
is
man, I'm
good
feeling
enough?
great.
Really?
He must be feeling good, Bobby Nick.
Yeah.
What the fuck is happening? He's gonna eat the whole damn egg, shell and all?
Well,
I mean,
yeah.
What are you gonna do? What's the word, Scott? What's the offer?
Yes. Yeah, I was going to do it
in
in a kind of a.
You
an
just eat
order,
the whole
but-
thing, shell and everything. All right. Schnee is checking in and say, may Jesus cometh and Jesus taketh away. Praise, amen. Praise, amen. Schnee checking in today on BF Live. Porky's okay. Betamax, all you need. Porky's on Betamax is all you need. Spawn says, do you like eggs Benedict, Scott? Scott's Benedict for eggs was. LJ Lowe says digital ownership is only a license to view, not true ownership. Mr. Nick is correct. Even with a VPN, if Apple decides to completely remove a video that digitally I own, I will no longer access it. There you go.
That's right. So you don't truly own it.
Thank you for being here, Schneeb. Welcome to BF Live. This is the Vibe, man. Thanks for contributing to the Vibe. Let's go. Porky's LOL, great coming of age film. I refuse to pay the man for those things, says Space Nerd. Nikki says Blu-ray is history too. And that's why I thought this article was so funny, because this man says he's having a resurgence. And I was just kind of going to throw it out there. And it seems we're all having fun talking about this whole, what we used to know over the digital situation, but it's kind of what they're pushing us towards. I lost videos I've digitally purchased, says our friend Spawn to LJ Lowe.
Boom, there you go.
Doggy Content says, Spawn, I'll take a fat girl that's had 2 showers a day over the hot broad that hasn't had a shower since yesterday morning. They're talking about Stinky posting in the chat. Cyke says, this is why I use Kodi. I can watch anything I want forever for free. They still have Kings in the UK. Why not VHS tapes for rent? Greeter talking in the chat. Let's just say I'm very happy with my Fire Stick, says Nikki. All right. Let's keep on. Let's keep on with this one. Yeah, so I don't know, Bob. Oh, here's some of the movies. Let's talk about them. So, Bobby Nick, here's the top 10 rented Christmas movies. So this year, they got Muppet Christmas Carol at number 1. Oh, shit. Do you have a favorite Christmas movie, Granny, or do you give a shit about any of them?
Gremlins.
You like Gremlins? Is that
Gremlins. Mine
Yeah.
too.
All right. But didn't they have? I thought I saw a list somewhere that had for Christmas movie they had Die Hard on it.
Yeah, Die Hard is on there, but I think Gremlins is my favorite Christmas movie. You know what
But
I mean?
these
Oh,
top
that's why you came on the last 10 minutes or whatever that we were doing the Gremlins movie.
I don't remember that, Bobby.
You don't? You were that drunk? Good.
But they have starting about just the top 5. They have It's a Wonderful Life coming in at number 5, and then Santa Claus the movie, the 1985 version, at number 4. The movie Elf is at number 3. Home Alone, the classic movie, at number 2. And they're saying Muppet Christmas Movie was the most rented one over there as far as rentals go. And then the top rented films in general, they got Shawshank Redemption coming in at number 5. Dirty Dancing coming in at number 4. Avatar's number 3. First Blood, you do First Blood. And Forrest Gump coming in at number 1. So there you go, rental. Physical media is still a thing, folks. So I thought we'd talk about that here. Well, because we're having so much fun, this has been an extended version of the BF Live other news or not so serious news. But I think it's
I just want to say, don't get too used to Hulu, Netflix. All these things are going to go under eventually because, I mean, they're just costing more and more, and nobody's going to pay for it.
That's why I buy them on YouTube. Like I said, if you're gonna buy a movie, buy it outright on YouTube for like fucking $10, and then I've had it for years.
Yeah, I mean,
can go back and watch my movies.
There is something to be said for Granny's method. If that's what works for him. If you like get the version that you want and kind of download it and rip it and have it yours forever, that's a way of going, I guess, right?
But what happens? What happens when the cloud goes down, Granny?
I guess I go out in the fucking woods and start killing animals. I don't care. Like, yeah, I don't watch movies, Bobby.
Well,
thank you, Bia.
All right.
What DVD's in your bug out bag?
Yeah, exactly.
Your bug out
exactly,
bag.
Scott.
Right,
Apocalypto, motherfucker.
Apocalypto.
If you're stuck on a desert island.
With a DVD player and a fucking TV, like what?
All right, guys. Well, I'm having a great time with you today. I could sit here for a couple more hours and do this, and we'll see how long we can make this one last. Why don't we wrap up the news the way we always do here with our BF Live Miserable News History Moment. This is where we're going to listen to an old newscast from Bob Levy being the newsman from back in the Miserable Men show on Sirius Satellite Radio. Today we're going to take you back to January 11th. The year is 2009. Bob Levy's going to attempt to read the news to you folks. And as we like to do here on BF Live at the end of the news during this segment, whenever you hear Bob mispronounce a word or a phrase, you type it in the chat the way you thought you heard it, folks. Ready? Hang on, here we go. Miserable News History featuring Bob Levy.
And now it's time for Miserable Men News with your anchorman, Bob Levy.
Hello, planet Earth. I am Boo Levy, and bring your news for January 11th. 1, 2, 3, news time!
Did you say Boo Levy?
Turkish police detain dozens in coup plot probe. Ankara, Turkey. Police detained 3 retired generals and a dozen of others in raids across Turkey on Wednesday as they broadened their investigation into an alleged plot by secular secretary to overthrow Turkey's Islamic-rooted government. It was the 10th time in more than a year that police had targeted prominent secularists who are accused of trying to destabilize Turkey with a string of attacks ahead of a coup that was never carried out. Think pink, Galapagos. Rosy lizard is new species. Rosy lizard is a new species. Quado escadar. Scientists have documented a new species, the iguana rosada, pink in Spanish, which may be one of the archipelago's oldest blood and generic tests on 36 pink iguanas, which average 3 to 5 feet, more than a meter, in length. Show the lizards belong to a previous undiscovered species that appear to live exclusively around Isabella Island.
Sometimes we get tired, Bob. Sometimes we get like constipated, Bob. I don't know what this one is.
Wolf volcano.
This is Xanax, Bob.
An area Darwin never explored. 1 in 7 U.S. adults unable to read this story. A long-awaited federal study finds that an estimated 32 million adults in the USA, about 1 in 7, are saddled with such low literacy skills that it would be tough for them to read any more challenging than a children's picture book to be understood medication side effect listed on pill bottles. Too many communities are making strides to tackle the problem. It's worsening everywhere. In some cases, significantly. Education Secretary Margaret Spelling say efforts in adult literacy are inefficient and scattered across government agencies. She cites I know that one. Learning disabilities, immigration, and high school dropouts are the reason for poor literacy numbers. And that's the news.
Bravo, Bob. Well done.
I got a headache.
All right, there we go.
That hurt my head.
Oh, you guys missed such great news. We did the news. That's what happened.
Missed it.
Yes.
I like
Mark.
how Bob hit the word learning disabilities and says, wait, I know this word. Fucking guy lives the word.
He hit it. It was like a jump. Like he went to the ramp, backed up, went to the ramp, backed up. Like he approached the jump 4 times.
He was Evil Knievel. He got up to it. He worked the crowd. He backed back down.
That's great.
Anybody got an aspirin? That really fucked me up.
Oh, and
I
missed
know.
it. They actually have it in the room. You have aspirin.
Yeah,
in
in the break room.
Break
Go
one up
back
and
and get
chop
it
a
for you,
line.
Bob? Yeah, it snorted. It'll work faster.
There you go. That was our miserable news history moment.
Miserable
Men is proud to.
Bob was definitely a little extra there.
You think so?
Yeah.
How the fuck could you tell?
Oh God.
Reading.
Yeah, it's funny because sometimes he grunts out his words. Sometimes he's just sleepy.
Yeah.
That was like good old Zanny Bob today. I think you got Holy shit, Bob. Well, there you go. That's how we do our news. We do the BF Live other news. And we tag on our miserable news history moment. All compliments of Cyke Labs, always.
Is that a fucking kid's book? Friends to know.
Surely sounds like Woody Woodpecker, so space nerd.
Rainbow. Reading. Rainbow. Reading. Rainbow. I'm reading. I'm swimming. I'm a bat in the pool.
Look at me go.
Levy is such a stupid name.
LJ Lowe says, what's more interesting than him saying the word in his complete inability to vocalize punctuation? Bob talks in one amazing run-on sentence. You never know when one thought stops and another begins. I seen Bob, this is Scott Fitzpatrick saying, I've seen Bob read Widow Killer's name as Window Licker.
Timothy Slaphead. He's not changed. Everything is one fucking run-on sentence.
Absolutely.
And I love him to death for it.
I'm watching Emergency on Peacock. They use aspirin as painkillers on the show. Testicle Tiger knows Ice Swallow Cum. And Cyke Clyde knows that Levy's such a stupid name, but we love him and we appreciate Cyke Clyde. As a matter of fact, speaking of Cyke Clyde, let's just keep the
Testicle Tiger knows that you what?
What is it? Oh.
Testicle Tiger knows that you what?
Oh, wait, not me.
Clap it!
I didn't say that. I did read it, though, didn't I? All right. Well, let's do this. We got talking about our Ben Cyke Clyde, so there's no better segue than I can think of than to go just right into it and go into some Cyke Labs.
Cyke.
BF Live, the vibe. We're having it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Right here on BF Live. This is Cyke Labs content segment, folks. This is where I feature the talents and the skills of my friend from Cyke Clyde, Cyke Labs, right here on BF Live. So let me show you some of the content from him, and then I'll lead you up to the latest and greatest piece. Here's a little bit of Levy Grande or Fat Bob, Cyke Labs.
Fat people are slow. Awfully slow. They're always late for everything, especially late for work. At work, they do only half of what other people do, so their normal co-workers have to make up for them. They leave a trail of destruction wherever they go. They cost society a fortune. To sum it up, fat people should earn less.
And the fat people should earn less.
Oh my God.
It's true. We're horrible.
Damn. I'm sorry you're feeling
The lift.
The lift, yeah.
Well, man, much like you, Bobby Nate, Brutal Pain says, I feel attacked. The funny part is him saying that about being Grande himself, but that is totally stuff that Bob Levy has kind of stated in the past about his opinion of heavy people. LJ Lowe says, holy shit, Fat Bob looks like Alex Jones. Oh, Widow Killer says the same thing. It must be a thing too.
Yeah.
You guys must be right because two of you thinking the same thing.
I just went back in my brain. I was like, yeah, it does look like Alex Jones.
Well, let me know what you think this next combination is, because I can say that I don't know. I don't even know. I've never asked Cyke Clyde where he came up with this combination of things. But what do you get when you mix Liam Neeson, Santa Claus, and Ray DeVito?
Oh my God.
I don't know whoever asked for this, but here it comes from the twisted mind of Cyke Labs. I always say Liam DeVito in a Santa casting audition.
Okay, Mr. Neeson, whenever you're ready.
Oh no!
There you go, Granny.
What?
I see you
When you're sleeping. No, when you're awake.
Which is so weird is that it's got Ray's stupid like voice. It's got the brogue in it, and
Okay, that's good. Let's try it again. Maybe a little more jolly. Pick Santa.
come on, Ray, you got this.
I'll see you when you're sleeping. I know when you're awake. I watch you when you're sleeping. Oh yeah. I know when you're awake. I know.
Oh, the
I'm making a
silence.
list and checking it twice. I'm going to find out who's naughty.
Ah!
Nice.
Oh my God!
A little too intimidating.
Yeah, but if you don't mind me saying, I think it's right. You
Yeah,
know, do
Toy
you
Story.
understand what's not the saying here? It's he's making a list. Naughty, nice. He's detailed. He's simple-minded. He's an eye in the sky, bringing swift judgment.
Okay, but he's also bringing toys to children.
Not the naughty ones. Well, let me tell you something about that reindeer that ran over Grandma. I will look for him. I will find him. And I will kill him. Or do you mind if I try something? And that's not a question.
Come on, Ray. Give it to us, Ray.
Okay.
Fuck you, Cyke.
Release the Kringle.
Release the Kringle. Says
Fuck you, Cyke Clyde, you piece of shit. That was
whoever. Like he kind of looks like Tom Cruise, maybe out of Doy Doy Tom Cruise. My sister says Jim Carrey right there, and Granny says "fuck you, Cyke Clyde Labs." But there you go. There's some twisted shit. I told you it was twisted, bro. You didn't even know you was going. You didn't even know you was going to see that when you woke up this morning. All right, well let me take a little. Let me take a little commercial break, and after I come back from this commercial, I got more twisted stuff from Cyke Clyde.
Pride for me is not being ashamed of being gay anymore. Delta supports everyone of every group, whether you're gay, whether you're straight.
I started in the women's uniform. I didn't feel like it was me. Once I made the switch to the men's uniform, I can't even like describe how I feel and how it helps me feel confident in who I am. Every day when a male flight attendant meets me and I'm wearing my vest and my tie, I always say, "Hey, twin," like that.
I'm a little upset because you look better than I do in the male uniform.
Get out of here.
Hey, twin.
Hey, twin.
Hey, twin.
You go, girl. You go, girl.
You like that? Hey, I guess everybody gets it here on BF Live. We'll have to see what he can come up with you. Cyke could come up with you, Granny, from the Twisted Mind.
BF, I can see you getting bitchy about a goddamn Miller Lite on a fucking Delta cruise. Yeah, of course.
This thing is warm. This is like room temperature. I need to see, can I see the manager, please? I need to see the manager right now. I don't know.
Do they have managers as flight attendants?
When you're gay, you can find the manager every time.
Okay.
All you got to do is put a little attitude on and the managers appear. You notice that, right? I didn't notice that too, Granny. Like, I never even think to ask for the manager everywhere, but every time you see these viral videos, they go, can I speak to the manager now? It's like, yeah. Some of them places, you're like, is there even a manager here? What the fuck? Let's see. What the fuck is a twin, says Martini Steve. Twin cocksuckers? Yeah. You'd have to ask the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs. Maybe we can, here's a greatest hit right here that everybody likes. So I'm going to play you this one.
Back here live at the Waterfront Village with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. You're looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What do you think?
I like doodles.
All right.
Same
zombie.
fucking haircut.
Good times here at the Waterfront Village.
And that's why it's so good, Granny. You're not wrong, man. That's what I said. Cyke didn't do nothing but just dig up an old home video of Bob Levy on the news back in the day. So there you go.
Hey, fuckface. Hold on.
Go ahead. What you got? Oh, I thought that was for somebody in the chat for a minute.
Wow.
I thought it was for somebody in the chat. I thought he was getting ready to go at somebody in the chat. Well, I hope Granny gets back in time to see this, but if not, everybody watching can see this right now. That eventually Bob grew up and he got interviewed again. And so we had that from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs. I got it for you right here. Check it out. Bob, a couple years later, he grew up. Here it is.
back here live. We just got out of a screening for Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, and I'm with my friend, the zombie, Jonathan. Looking good. Jonathan just got an awesome face paint job. What'd you think of the movie?
I like turtles.
All right, you're a great zombie. Good times here at Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles Mutant Mayhem, opening in theaters August 2nd.
There you go. He grew up and he did that commercial again. LJ Lowe says he gets bullied as an adult because of that video, says LJ Lowe. Well, Cyke Clyde, he took care of that right there because he put Bob Levy on it and no one will make fun of him again. Hell yeah, says Gaseous. I think he might have recommended that. Angry Snowball says, I know of Pluto Space Nerd, but I find myself spending my free time, in places like this where you see so many chats. Oh, how do you do it? That's right. Come on. Yeah, man. Because, how you doing, Angry Snowballs? And you're right. I see Space Nerd and pretty much a lot of the shows that I watch, and Testicle Tiger. That's what Chat Family is, man. I like seeing everybody around on these shows. Let's keep going. I'm glad let's keep going with some of this stuff right here on BF Live. We're in the Psych Labs content, and Bob is his muse. So let's do a little Bob Levy hand kazoo right here from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Clyde. On BF Live Psych Labs content segment.
I like to have fun. I like to sing.
I thought so, guys.
There, pretend, and
and there you go. I always say from the Twisted Mind of Psych Labs. So there you go. There's another one. All right. What we got here? We don't even got that one. Oh,
I feel like a cat has just been beat to death. Am I right, Granny?
Sweating. Sweating. No, it's still alive. It got away. It wasn't a cat. It was a fucking raccoon. And I don't know why it's out during the fucking day.
Oh my God.
There's a lot of questions. It looked like Scott.
Was it a
had
dirty raccoon?
Crossed eyes. Yeah, it was very dirty. It had crossed eyes. It was looking at everything else but me.
You're going to make me snot again.
I like that too, Testicle Tiger. Testicle Tiger says raccoon. You said raccoon.
Yeah, fucking
Does that raccoon have
yeah.
insurance?
I don't fucking know. I ain't seen an agent come out the fucking woods with it.
We say raccoon. People say raccoon. You said raccoon.
If it has life insurance, I'm fucking faking some shit, I guess. But no,
Granny deals with. I've seen Granny have to deal with so many animals coming into his fucking home. Get the windows.
I have seen more than one occasion watching Granny on a show. He goes, just like he did right there. He goes, son of a bitch, wait a minute, guys. He has to go off to, counter some kind of animal or attack some animal or something. Yes.
Possum.
It's called living in the woods, boys. Y'all have no idea about it. I don't walk around like Scott being fucking peaceful like a fucking cross-eyed Snow White, okay?
Dang it, honey. There's a deer in the yard, and give me the gun, girl. Come on.
Whoa, come on now, boy.
Live Ween's got some great news for everybody in the chat family, folks. Live Ween says that the surgery is done. It went smoothly, and Mrs. Ween did great.
Right on. Good to hear, Live Ween.
Positive vibes.
That's awesome, man. That is really good news. We love Live Ween around here. I know I do.
Hell yeah. Live Ween's a bro, man. I was so happy that he came on my show about a couple months ago and did some songs on a Friday, man. I want to do that again as soon as he's able to do that. That was a lot of fun. Wow, that was quick. Great news. Yes, for the surgery. Raccoons aren't as easy to take out as you think, says Brutal Pain. Wine them and dine them. I put a spotlight on a pair of skunks last night. They all froze and slowly backed away.
I had the fucking mic off mute and I had the damn shotgun, but I didn't feel like peeling the fucking thing's face off.
All right. Well, we're still doing some Psych Lab stuff, man. So here, let's keep going with that, Granny. Now at your back. I'm taking care of that little problem. Here's a little Bob Levy. He's talking about a dream because Bob Levy's going to help you kind of talk out your dreams right here with Bob Levy. Here we go.
Have you ever had a dream that that you had you could you could do you could do so you want him to do you so much you could do anything.
I'm gonna go fight raccoons again.
There you go. It's all about having a dream, you know. Bob just wants you to ponder your dreams. If you ever had a dream where you know. All right. Well, also back in the days, thanks to Cyke Clyde, back in the days of the Miserable Men Show, he's got some recordings of Mike Morse being a song parody guy. So let's listen to some of them. And this is called Dark Kid. Here's from Mike Morse. Here's a little Cyke Clyde musical interlude.
We all know Levy is a headstrong man. Now he wants to adopt himself an African. Yeah, he'll go to Zimbabwe, find a baby that's cute, and soon his home will look just like a scene from Roots. He wants a little dark kid. What a stupid idea. What a stupid idea. Yeah, he wants a black child he can feed blue cheese. He's like a retarded Angelina Jolie. Well, adopting Denzel is his biggest dream, and if he gets 4 more, he'll have a basketball team. He wants a little dark kid. What a stupid idea. What a stupid idea. He wants a little dark kid. What a stupid idea. Dark kid, what a stupid idea. He wants a little dark kid.
And Mike usually he just keeps going and going. He's got that one Mark song that's like 3 minutes long just because of the
He wants a little dark kid from the twisted mind of Mike Morse, who Cyke Labs. You ever hear about Bob's rant about that? He wanted a fly baby granny.
Oh yeah, man. Like a bird, right?
There you go. Look, Scott knows, like a fly baby, yeah. Like, you know, when
Like
they used to have all those commercials say for 25 cents a day, you too could help a fly baby. Like, and the flies would be flying around their heads and they want you to send the money. And he's like, oh, I'll just adopt the whole kid, you know. It's adopting thing. Let's see. Wow. Take that, Todd Petting. Let's see.
How many dogs you got, BF?
Just the one. Just one at a time.
Was it adopted though? Or
I
did
got
you
this
just
one-
get it?
She's a
out
mud
of
I got from a
box?
shelter.
Okay, but then that means you adopted it. They come to your house and shit.
No. Well, I've adopted a greyhound in the past, Granny, and I know Florida's kind of famous for the greyhound tracks. I got a greyhound a couple of years ago, and they threatened to come visit the house, but they were, as long as we had like a pulse and a yard that had a fence on it, bro, they never came out. But I know what you're saying.
Yeah, it's weird.
Because sometimes they want to come out and know that they have the living conditions are right, and if they're not, they'll still like threaten to take them back. Is that what you were getting at?
Yeah, they'll threaten to take them back. Also, probably never allow them around me. And thirdly, like I don't even fucking get it. Every dog I've ever had, a rescue. Let me say that a rescue like came off the street or whatever. Like we never went to a fucking shelter and had to fucking talk to people or whatnot. We just actually saved a dog.
Yeah. I went to one time, Granny, and they're like some of these shelter people, or they're like a little over the top with, because it's almost like they didn't want to give up the pet. It's like they said if you have a cat, you can't have a dog, and I'm like, I've always had like a cat and a dog, but it was almost like they were looking for reasons like not to give up the pets at some of these places I went. I don't know, it was crazy.
You want a cat? You want cats? I got them. I can hook you up.
Now, matter of fact, bro, talk about my cats. Like both of our cats found us. The first place we were living, my first cat found us. We had it for 14 years. And then the last cat we had was a black cat that walked in my wife's office, and we had that cat for like 16 years, bro. So I'm between cats right now.
All right. Well, if you need some, man, you pay the shipping and the crate, dude. Like I'm looking at them right now. Like I got them, dude. They're just coming out the fucking woods.
All right.
You can snap them up real easy.
Well, how about we make a little trade-off, a little exchange here? Let's do a little kind of swappy swap, because I see a message backstage, and I see a person joining us for the first time backstage on BF Live. So let's handle this, and that way one can come and one can go. Let's say hello to a guy that I kind of know of by stopping by Corn Diff show every now and then. I've seen him on screen with my bro Granny and with Corn and a lot of the chat family. So let's welcome him here to my show for the first time, meeting him and talking to him. It's Chops. I know you.
Oh, shit. What an introduction. BF, Bobby, Scott, Granny. Hello, everybody.
Hey, I love you guys. I'm taking off. Scott, you put your toe in your mouth. You're a nasty son of a bitch. You got crossed eyes. BF, you're fat. Nope. Okay. Bobby Nick, you're fat. BN, you're fat. And Bobby Fran, I love you. Later.
Appreciate you, Granny. Thanks for stopping in, Granny. I appreciate
There
you,
we go,
Granny.
Granny.
He's Scott with the face, man. There you go. So Chops, is that I see them refer to you as Chops all the time. That's what you go by, buddy?
Yes, sir.
All right, well that's good. I can tell right away that you got the great radio voicing yourself there. I can see that
Accidentally.
accidentally, huh? I've been accused of the same thing, but yours is quite apparent right from your first couple words, man. How you doing?
Oh, doing fantastic. Thank you for having me, guys. I love the show, by the way. It's right, just the right amount of ADHD that hits me.
Thank you, man. Yeah, I get a different reaction. You know, some people say I shouldn't be in the chat so much or whatever, but we're chat family. And I'm trying to do my own little thing here on BF
You're doing
Live.
it just right, in my opinion.
Thanks, man. I appreciate that feedback because it kind of lets me know if I'm going in the right direction or not. So,
they'll let you know. Chat will let you know, especially on YouTube. Let me tell you, when they find that weakness, they go for it.
Yes, absolutely. But basically, I respect more the opinions of fellow broadcasters like yourself, man. So I appreciate it. But
Yes, sir.
I've really got to just see of you or know of you hanging out on the Corn Diff show. Corn has been nice enough to drop in on BF Live and let me know that he enjoys the show.
Guy.
So, how did you get involved, like knowing Corn, and how did you end up doing a show with these guys, man?
Granny and I used to do a little Twitch show of his back in the day, and then just one thing led to another, and then all of a sudden, we're on Corn show. Like, I wish it was more detailed than that, but things just fall into place somehow, some way.
Well, I can relate to that, and to the extent that I didn't know that I would be sitting here in front of you nowadays. Like when you consider where we all were at during the epidemic or whatever, during the COVID thing or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I think that was kind of a big
so
reset point for a lot of people in general, right?
Mm-hmm. Absolutely.
Yeah. So
for better or worse, like, let's be honest.
Yeah, and so like you said, you didn't see this coming. Before you know it, like I'm kind of having this change in life, and I'm doing this thing sitting in front of you guys. So you didn't see it coming, but I'm happy to be here, and I'm glad that you joined us. So so what do you guys do? You do a show like once a week, or how often are you on with those guys?
We are on 3 times a week. That's Tuesdays, Thursdays, and Sundays. And if you're gonna ask me what the show's about, good luck. Good luck.
Well,
just
I've
three
seen
guys
like,
getting together.
Much like anything that Granny does, if Granny's on the show with you, it'll be about basically kind of whatever comes up naturally in conversation, I guess, right? You
It's order out of chaos, without a doubt.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I've seen you guys a couple times when I pass by. You guys have a debate about a word or a phrase or how certain things are said or certain things in life. I'm really enjoying seeing you got the VU meters going on with my voice there. Is that what I'm seeing on your picture?
Yeah.
Ooh, there you go.
Just
Very fancy. I like that.
That's
Very
pretty
good.
crazy, yeah.
All right. So yeah, let's see. Well, now this is a show of fuck Granny, that no talent hack. Says Uncle Jack checking in. Have you had much chance to be on air with Uncle Jack? Have you visited the shack yet or done any of that?
Oh yeah. I love Jack.
There
Jack's a
you
great
go.
guy.
Do you remember a cartoon called Goober the Ghost and everything? Well, we're kind of in the middle of this Cyke Labs content segment stuff. Do you ever see this Cyke stuff on your own, or you see it here on BF Live?
Not on my own. You're the first one to introduce it to me.
Thanks, man. Well, that's kind of what I like doing, man. You probably know yourself, already picked up on that we have so many talented people in this chat family, man. That's kind of where we all come from. We were all maybe chat family at some point, right? So I know that there's other people that have other talents, like video talents and stuff like this. So that's why I enjoyed featuring here, right here on this segment called Cyke Labs, because I picked up early that he was doing some great funny shit, man. So let's keep doing this. Matter of fact, we always talk about a vibe, and Cyke Clyde helps me set the vibe. So let's do this with a little Bob Levy from the Twisted Mind of Cyke Labs, a little super size, super tan Bob Levy, a little commercial break right here, a little jam.
Oh yeah, you can find them at the market. We Duncan by Play Market, Montgomery. It's just like a minute mold. Our girl, come shop with us. I said, Clean Market, Montgomery. It's just like a minute mold. Hey, you heard me. Go shop. Living rooms, bedrooms, batmans. We got it. You feed it. You find it. It's just like a minute all. Pate, you heard me. Come shop. I said, please budget. Montgomery. It's just like
a mini mall.
A minute mall. Hang late. Living rooms, bedrooms, batmans. Yeah, you can find them at the market. We stop getting by Play Market, Montgomery. It's just like a ninny mall. Hey, you don't stop. Let's let digital advance. Come on now, to the left, up to the right, and I will do this dance. Hey, to the left, up to the right. Hi, let's make this a dance. Flea market, Montgomery. It takes you up. It's just like a nearly mold. Check it out now, everybody. Like this now. Hi, pay flea market, Montgomery. It's just like a mini mall. You don't stop. Let's say it's flea market, Montgomery. It's just like they made it all. That ran on down now. I can't. To be honest, like you know what's saying. It's just like it's just like it's a bounce. It's just like a made it all. Nah, it's how you just saying it.
It's such a good beat.
It's just like,
it is.
Hey, baby, give me my
Like, I enjoyed the song. I mean, I love the face swap, but I love the song just as much or more.
That's a fun one. That's a fun one, yeah.
Ain't that a fun one we do? That's turned into a kind of little impromptu dance break. Brutal Pain says, the song is so good, it made Scott suck his toe. Steve, I'm detecting a little sarcasm here because Steve says, play the long version next time. It's just like a mini mall, Martini Steve. Live Ween, quit telling my Christmas tree story. All right, let's continue on here. How about I got a little shorter one for you right here? Maybe say, let's do another one from Mike Morse. For those of you, it's a short one here, Martini Steve, I promise you, and then we'll get on some other fun stuff here on BF Live. But this is a fun song parody from our friend Mike Morse from back in the day about Bob Levy, of course.
Bob is gay. 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 He likes the clever and the glitter, getting banged right in the shitter. Bob is gay. Bob is gay.
Wow. I hope your neighbors can hear this.
There you go. See, all you got to do is wait.
Well done.
All you got to do is wait. One piece of content there, Martini Steve. He says, now this is great. Cyke Clyde says, thank you to Dream Man. BF, that was propaganda, says our friend Nikki. What was it? That was propaganda? That? It was just like a mini mall. Cyke, you the man. Don't tell you know who? Don't tell you.
Who's you know who?
Oh yeah, I don't know. Don't tell you know who. Bob Levy, maybe. I won't, Jack. LOL. They must know what they're talking about. Let's see. I got a couple more pieces of content right here. What
Chat's got a mind of their own right now.
Yeah, I do. Sometimes it's funny going in and out of it. Sometimes those people never see the donations. But speaking of donations, I want to acknowledge my big sister. Flex, I got him. Thank you. And then my big sister checked in with a $2 super chat. Thank you, big sister.
Ooh, very nice.
And she says that, okay, BF needs help with these. Thank you for helping me towards my goal, big sis. And thank you for being an awesome big sister. All right, well, let's see. I got one more piece of Cyke Labs content, and we're going to get into some other fun stuff right here. All right. Here's another Mike Moore song, since Martini Steve seemed to like that, and everybody's enjoying this. Thank you, Cyke Labs, for retaining this and giving it to me to enjoy here during our Cyke Labs content segment. Here is Mike Morse doing the Midget from Miserable Men show.
Mike. Mike gets
I like short chicks. Less than 4'6". They play with your dick. Make it look big. Who gives a shit about their height? Just fuck a midget because your pussy's really tight. Just fuck a midget. Come on and be just like Mike and fuck a midget. Midgets. Fun to fuck. Yeah. Pick them up. So they can suck. Why? Oompa Loompas. Giving head. They don't go down. Go up instead. Midgets. In your bed.
And
obviously, I work on radio, but
once again, folks, I'll remind you as always that Cyke Labs YouTube link is constantly running throughout the entirety of this show, BF Live. Click on it when you can, give them a like, share, subscribe, and enjoy them in your own time. That was Cyke Labs.
Cyke.
Hey.
Clyde Labs right here on BF Live. Happy to have that segment here. Yeah. So Chops, I know some of us, what I like about this new universe, that's what, at least what I perceive it as, buddy, is that all of these podcast families are made up of people that might have been Stern fans back in the day, or might have been O&A people or Bubba people back in the day, or maybe some other ones. What is your experience with kind of radio and stuff like that? Who did you get into?
I guess I'm well, my background usually comes from like AM radio, so I loved newscasting. I loved just reporting the news and whatnot. Very NPR, boring stuff. But once I found old radio, and I mean like the Howard Stern days, the days where they could do the things that they did and get away with it, the fun days. Let's be honest.
Yeah, yeah, right.
That's when I really started falling in love with bits and how people are able to synergize with each other, not just with who's in the radio station, but with other radio radio companies. The radio wars were everything to me once I figured them out.
Yeah. I always loved the beats of radio. Like I grew up always having like our little radio when I was a kid. It was always music. I've always been still a big music fan to this day. So there was always like a radio in my ear. And yeah, I always loved the beats and the rhythm of, like you said, news stories or whatever. And when you said AM radio and you reminded me of news, you reminded me of Paul Harvey. Were you a Paul Harvey fan back in the day?
I think I know. I remember that name.
He had that cadence.
Yes.
You would think he fell asleep during his delivery, right? He would go.
It was calm, but it was always it was just enough to keep you interested, but also enough like if you wanted to just nod off, it was perfect.
He would go, and this is Paul Harvey with the rest of the story. He would do that. He would do like a 10-second pregnant pause, and you thought that he died or had a heart attack in the middle of it when he got to be an older man.
Because 10 seconds in radio it's infinite.
Yes, it is.
So long.
Oh, my God, bro. You must know from doing this. Like dead air is like death to me. Like 3 seconds of dead air feels like 10 minutes to me. Like when I'm searching for like a YouTube video or article or any kind of element or something, and it's like 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi, it starts driving me crazy. Playing in my
Granny
head.
and Corn both know my weakness is dead air, so they will shut up at the same moment. I swear they it's almost like they're chatting with each other on the sideline and going 3, 2, 1, and they'll stop, and then I have to go. I have to fill it in with something because it's driving me up the wall.
Well, Granny's laughing at something we were just talking about. And Martini Steve says that Paul Harvey did 10 years in a Thai prison. Let's see. Before Howard it sucked. Let's see. Cyke stuff needs to be shorter, says Space Nerd. Martini Steve, I saw a couple of these comments. Said Cyke Labs, the guy's more twisted than a bag of pretzels. There you go. Well, I don't know how you familiar are with my show. I know you've been watching it for like the last week or two, but you know I have a great ladies demographic in my chat you might be aware of, right? And I do a special segment just for them, right?
Absolutely.
Well, for better or for worse, for good timing or bad, you're here at just that time.
I want to see this. I know your reputation, Chops. I want to see you. I'm gonna look at you every second of this segment. I'm examining. I got my gaydar on, buddy.
Are we going to need a boner check after the end of this?
Oh, we're gonna have the first BF Live the Vibe boner check. The unprecedented boner check.
I'm known as the gayest straight man on the interwebs by accident. I don't know how I do it, but I do it.
Oh my God. Well, you know, Granny and Granny's Gulag used to be, he was like the original sponsor of this segment right here, but he got with his YouTube lawyers and he sued me about it. So now I'll let you know that this segment is about to come up. It's not for me and it's not for you. It's just for the ladies. And now it's sponsored by Uncle Jack Shack.
Slow down, never real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy, you know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter, so we see more juicy mammy just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, everything he melts. Ladies gather around, the show just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
Let's do it and get into it. I see you have a bit of a reel you were running. I thought you ducked out on me before this segment here. I didn't think you were going to, but I see that little reel you run when your camera's off. Let's see. They claim I like it more than anyone else, their chops, but that's a lie too, buddy. So let's see. But this is Stacy. Oh, Stacy's time for juicy man meat. Space Nerd loves you. I don't know if you know this, but the lovely Stacy. Once again, I tell you about the creative people in this chat family. Stacy Allen produced that kind of intro right there on BF Live, and they're kind of responsible, along with this Space Nerd and the chat family right here, for this segment right here, for better or for worse. That's part 2. Let's see.
Who had to produce that man segment?
Well, like I said. So here's my conditions there. It kind of came up spontaneously. They said they wanted one, and so I said, if you produce it and send me the content, I will gladly do it for you. But I don't want that content in my algorithm.
That's right. Yeah.
I was like, BF, did you how long did you have to just strain over the editing? But
No,
if you didn't, awesome.
I have the lovely Stacy Allen and Space Nerd and Tits McGee and a couple of the great ladies who helped me produce this segment. That's not for me. Well. Where's my body? We had an agreement, BF. Well, you got to pay your full sponsorship fee. But I digress from that. That piece of content, it's not for me, and it's not for, well, it might be for Uncle Jack. It's not for Uncle Jack, but it's definitely just for the ladies. Here's the first piece of content right here on the Just for the Ladies segment on BF Live.
Come on. Touch the sky, but you ain't got shit on me, 'cause I'm on top of the...
No man can put up a standing.
That's AI. That's AI.
Yeah. Touch the...
There you go. That's enough of that first one. There's your first piece.
Chops was smiling quite a bit during that one. I don't know.
I was like, oh my God, it's Jason Momoa. But I was like, no, it's a lookalike, unless it's AI.
It's Jason
Oh
Hell
my
Noah.
God.
It's Jason Hell Noah. That's who that is. Oh, hell no. Let's see. We said, oh, this segment is for Uncle Jack. Rumor has it. Stacey Allen. Tiff with 3 F's Tiff, is he in here checking in? Nikki is giving the love to her.
I've seen her, yeah.
Okay. Oh, he's on top, says Martini Steve. 10 out of 10, 5-star. Says Testicle Tiger. Dude, says Nerd. Oh, hey, Tig. That's what I mean, Tiff. Is this 50 Shades of Gay, that is? Stacey Allen saying hello to Tiff. Uncle Jack says, Stacey Allen, only for you, baby girl. Space Nerd says, I knocked down grannies to get to Jason Momoa. Then this is a close second. Uh-oh. Women staring at me like a piece of man meat deli. Uh-oh, Jerry Lahane's getting the side effects of this. All right, Jerry, well, hanging tight, buddy. I got another piece for him. Maybe it'll keep the ladies off of you. Another piece that's not for me, and it's not for you heterosexual guys. This is just for the ladies. Content segment right here on BF Live. Here you go, ladies.
I think it might be for Chops.
Oh, and maybe Chops too. I don't know that well enough. I'm going by what you say though. BF, copyright music, BF.
My stomach hurts.
Stomach hurts.
That's not real.
I feel bad that I make Scott has to sit through this, but the ladies force him to sit through it. All right, there you go. That's enough of that one, as I like to say. See, Chops, my excuse is that I got to do all the bells and whistles, so I don't really have to stare and worry about getting an erection. I don't really so, you know, I just get the erection by not looking. Hey, Tiff, checking in. How you doing, girl? She said, "Oh, that's real." How you doing? Funny how the milkshake brings. Yeah. All the
Tiff with 3 F's.
Tiff with 3 F's. The queen. His stomach says chicken soup. His stomach says chicken soup. Really? I don't know. I think you're just looking for a reason to say cack. Martini Steve says, drunk the liquid egg to the man videos. Oh, wait a minute. He wants you to, you're gonna have to pay a $20 super chat for that one. He wants you to drink the egg while we're playing man videos, Scott. I don't know. That's borderline fans.
No, we can't do that.
Scott has stomach issues from blue ball, says Granny. Oh, don't make me put your red lights on. Come on, Nikki. Come on. I'm doing this for you, girls. This segment ain't for me. This is for Nikki. And this might be.
You don't have to turn on the red light.
Oh, there you go. Like Bobby Nick says, you just have to watch just for the ladies.
Shorts, man, I can't. I used to. I still have big hair. I had a pair of shorts. Thanks for being
There you go. Where is I had a pair. I had those. Remember, I had those shorts in here. Those Coldplay says Nikki got a Coldplay.
Oh,
all right. Well, let's keep on here. I had those men underwear. All right, ladies. Well, we're continuing here with this segment, and it certainly isn't for me, and it isn't for Bobby Nick. It might be for Scott and Chops, but it's definitely just for the ladies right here on BF Live. Here's another piece of content for you, ladies. A little something for everybody. Here you go. BF Live, just for the ladies.
There you go. Enough of that. I do have a question for the ladies.
Throw it out there, Chops.
When it comes down to those fellas, if they had the smallest voice when they talked, would it matter to y'all?
That's funny. That reminds me of that scene. What is it? Shit.
At the swimming pool where the guy's talking in French and he's real high pitched though.
Yeah, the movie with
Can't remember what movie that was.
Santa and all them when they go back to their home and all that stuff. They have the buff guy in there, and that's exactly what happens. He's like real buff and hot looking.
Grown ups
Yeah, was it one of the? Was it Grown Ups 2 or something?
Wild
And he comes out,
something
hi
like
ladies, how you doing? What is going on, ladies? And they thought he was just the hottest, most masculine thing around. Space Nerd says 9 out of 10, 4-star the other guy. Space Nerd says 5 out of 10, 3-star that last guy. Testicle Tiger says, I don't think they meant for the ladies either, but I don't give a fuck. Same Testicle Tiger. Yes, Stacy. Oh, those gray sweatpants. Man. Yeah. Well, he's part Hawaiian Samoan. Fun fact, BF films all of these videos. I star in the other half. Space Nerd says 9 out of 10, 4-star. Nikki says, this is a bop. Oh, Jerry Lahane says, yes, he is. Okay, I'll admit, I have a puddle of pre-cum brewing up. See, you're getting into the spirit of BF Live. That's a vibe right there. It's a gay one, but no less a vibe. No, there doesn't need to be any talking, says Space Nerd. Yeah. I'll keep your mouth full, baby. You won't be able to say
Well
nothing.
done.
The beat means everything. All right, Chops. Now you are taking shots. There you go.
Talking about you,
There
Benny.
you go. No, Chops. I'll be sure to keep his mouth busy so he doesn't have to speak. Yeah. See, there you go. Right there you go. There's good on you. There you go. You got the Robert Redford good on you there.
But with
Ooh,
all them
space-
muscles, are they flexible?
Right. Oh, look at this. See?
Yeah.
Oh,
Scott's
yeah.
like, sure, those guys are come on. That's just for the late. That's man meat right there. Come on, none of these guys in these videos can do this, ladies. See, we spoil you. We give you too much man meat. We give you man meat, and we give you guys on panel putting their foot behind their leg. What else you need? Let's
Flexibility.
Or the balance.
see. Our friend Space Nerd says, Chops Talk, you need to invest in a good pair of gray sweatpants.
Oh, goodness.
They want to see your hug. That's
It looks like it.
Take your panties off. Smooth ass beat, says Nikki. Oh my God. Stacy says, I can do all the flexing we need, Scott. Damn, she's talking about her and that guy. She's like, Scott! Granny says, if that fucking toe goes in the mouth, I am out. And Cyke is right behind him. Where is For the Apes? Wait a minute. We got it's massive. I heard says I've heard.
Well, she would know out of all of us.
Oh, my God. All right. Well, Let me see. I'll do another piece of content since we're having fun with this. And here's the plan, folks. BF Live typically goes to 3 o'clock, right? 3-ish, I like to say, on the East Coast of the United States. We're coming up to 2 minutes just before 3 o'clock. I'm going to do one more segment after this. I'm going to do Soulful Horoscope readings after this. But let's wrap up.
Nice.
Let's wrap this up with one more piece of content that's not for me, and it's not necessarily for any of you guys. No more labels. This is just for the ladies. Thanks for joining us today, everybody, especially the ladies. Here you go, ladies.
No. No.
Don't pull a swimmer, dude.
No.
The French got me.
I know, yeah, it got fancy on you, didn't it?
That was amazing.
Before we get out of here, Space Nerd says, Chops Talk, can you touch your nose with your toe like Scott Fitzpatrick did?
Unfortunately.
Unfortunately. Uh-oh. You shouldn't have said that because these ladies are going to want to see it.
Well,
Make Chops read my Libra. Well, maybe I will do that. But let's wrap up this segment. I hope you enjoyed it. I trust you did. It wasn't for me, and it wasn't for the guys. That was just for the ladies.
Slow down and real. Let's take it nice and easy. Bringing all the heat. Making hearts go crazy. You know what they crave in every single frame. Just for the ladies, we're playing this game. The Cyke stuff needs to be shorter so we see more juicy memory just for you and me. BF likes it more than anyone else. He's loving every second, everything he melts. Ladies gather around, the show's just begun. So for you, we're having our fun.
That's how we do here on BF Live. BF Live is a vibe. It is the vibe. Joined here by our newest friend, Chops Talk. There you go by air. And you see him on the Corn Diff Show, hanging out with Corn and Granny and all the boys. Yeah, see, tonight's Monday, so I guess you'll be on tomorrow, right?
Tomorrow, absolutely.
Cool. Next opportunity to you. Yeah, it's always fun dropping in on your show. I did it the one time just to fuck with Granny, saying this $2 is for the gay guy. That's my favorite. you can work out amongst yourself who that person may or may not be. Thanks for joining me here today. If you got time to stick around or time to check out, either way, it's good. You can do it right now, but I'm going to stick around and I'm going to do the BF Live Soulful Horoscope readings because it's December 30th, so we're ending a year. We're about to start a new year. So what do you say I let you know what's kind of happened with the stars as we do the BF Live Soulful Horoscope readings. Let's do that. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope reading. That's right. I'm over here. I'm over here in my horoscope reading studio now, where in my privacy, I can famously rub my crystal balls that I have, and I can read you your Soulful Horoscope reading. So
rub them out.
Rub them out. Bobby Nick was the first to notice that I was rubbing my balls on camera. He gave it up. So I'll set my porn/horoscope music. I go to the chat, and whatever the first one is, I will read them, and we will partake in BF Live's Soulful Horoscope readings. Let's see. The first one I saw is Granny saying, make Chops read my Libra. Well,
he knows I'm horrible at reading. I'm just as good as Bob Levy.
I don't know if I put it up on screen if you could read it, but we can give it a go.
We can give it a go.
Give it a go. Typically, I rub my balls and read them myself, but I will do this if you can read it. Let's see. Today is Libra.
And you can copy and paste it in private chat if you want.
Man, you give me some ideas, buddy. There you go. Whoop. Let me see. All right. As soon as my screens start working for me. Yeah, let's do that. I'll put a quick copy and paste, and we're going to do Granny's first. I like this. It's a good idea. So let me close that out. Libra, right? So let's do Libra. Yeah, I read. Oh, here we go. I never thought about that as a delivery method there, Chops, but thanks for giving me the idea, buddy.
It happens sometimes.
Here you go. All right, Chops, there you go. So we have the first right here on BF Live. I just simply rubbed my balls and sent the message telepathically to Chops. He's going to read it, maybe whatever way he sees fit. For our friend, this is Libra. So this is the Libra being read by our guest, Chops, for Granny especially, and all the Libras joining us today. Take it away there, Chops.
So, shout out to the Granny and the Libras out there. Today is an 8 out of 10, I'm supposing. Realize domestic visions. Wait, domestic? Yeah. Realize domestic visions with upgrades over 2 weeks, new moon phase. Get creative, improve with the beauty and efficiency of the moon of the home. No, and and nurture your family. Did I read that right?
All right, let me see. Borrowing your trick now. Let me put that in the chat, and maybe I can let everybody else know if you read that right. How about that? We'll do that.
I feel like I did.
Let's do you. Well, you did a couple words got you, and I don't know if you purposely passed them up because there we go. There's the. Oh, wait a minute. I put it in the private chat again. That didn't make no sense. Let me put it in
My
the
dyslexia is immense.
There was the word, I think functionality was a word that you kind of skipped over.
Oh, yeah. I could not get that one.
There you go. Let me see.
This is like Bob Levy reading things.
I've seen Granny give you some shit about, some of this stuff before.
Yeah, he knows me well.
There it is.
He knows someone's going to fuck that up.
So let's see. You kind of like, I think it was over. Yeah, I'll read this. It says, today is an 8. Realize domestic visions with upgrades over a 2-week new moon phase. Get creative, improve the beauty and functionality of your home. That's the one. Nurture your family functionality. See?
I kept wanting to say nature your family. I was like, that doesn't work.
Look, Grady got you. See, I knew that this was a thing with you guys. Okay, no skipping words. He knew you were going to get it.
Yep.
Live Ween has a request. Make Chops read War and Peace next.
Oh, God, good luck.
I don't know if we have enough time for that. I have enough time to go back up in the chat and see where these, let's see, because Capricorn comes out next. So this is for my Capricorn friends, like Dead Fool. He hasn't popped up today, but this will be for Capricorns, like Dead Fool and any other Capricorn joining us today. Here comes your Soulful Horoscope reading. Hey, Capricorn. Today is a 9 out of 10. So I hope that's the kind of day you're having, Capricorn. Pursue personal dreams. Expand your talents, capacities, and skills over the next 2 weeks with the new moon in your sign. Grow and develop and shine your light. Go ahead and let your, this little light of mine, go ahead and let it shine.
Go get him, Capricorns. You got this.
Capricorny, baby. Nikki says, only wear gray sweatpants if you are confident. You got to do that. That's right. Yeah. Well, I don't know about
the color gray.
I don't know. Just nice and neutral. You don't have to worry about getting too dirty, too clean. It's not too bright. It's not too dark. It's the perfect kind of neutral color. But I definitely went through a sweatpants phase. I'm kind of having a renaissance in my sweatpants phase. Did you guys rock the sweatpants back in the 90s, early 2000s and stuff?
Definitely. Had a spell.
I went through, I was wearing them to work, Scott, because I like working a factory around machines. So I would just put on sweatpants and a t-shirt and just go in with them, right?
I've mostly always worn sweatpants my whole life. Yeah,
I was picturing you being a totally short pant guy there, Bobby Nick.
No, sweatpants.
For a guy like myself that fluctuates with his weight yearly, I can go from a size 38 to a size 34 just like that. Like sweatpants just are the go-to for that.
Well, I've noticed there's a new renaissance because I got out of wearing sweatpants for a while, but sitting around doing this all the time, sometimes jeans can bunch on you. So I got me some these newer type sweatpants they got going. They're not they're not your father's sweatpants, if you will. They're not like the old baggy, not quite, but they got they're almost, Scott, they got extra pockets in them. It's almost like casual wear. And they got they have the tapered legs, the skinny look for the guys, which I asked my wife, I said, are you trying to trick me into wearing leggings? Because men should not be wearing leggings. These are
they're that skin tight, huh?
Certain pairs can be. They don't have that good sweatpant quality to them. So yeah. A hot tub sounds nice right about now, says Space Nerd.
Yeah.
Those boys eating good. Clearly gaseous. Eats up Inception. They're still rating the girls back in there.
Oh, they're still back here. They're still in the girl mode.
Yeah. Angry Snowball says, great, you just melted my girlfriend. Thank you. There you go. Coming off of that. Oh, Nikki checks out and says, enjoy your day, y'all. Thanks for checking in, the lovely Nikki. And thank you for the gifted membership, dear. We'll see you Saturday or Thursday, Saturday. I don't know what day it is. We'll see you Thursday before you see you Saturday. Derek agrees with me, nerd. Derek is a point. Let's see. Leo, please. Here we go. Oh, shit.
That's a me.
And I'm very happy to see Tiff. What is yours, Chops?
I'm a Leo on the cusp of a Virgo.
All right. Well, I happen to be a straight up Virgo. So these next two are going to take care of many of us right here. So this is for Space Nerd, and this is for Tiffany Washington, I believe, DJ Electra, and many of the other lovely Leos in our chat. Here is your Soulful horoscope reading. Today is a 9 Leo out of 10, so I hope you're having a great 9 out of 10 kind of day for a Monday. Nice. Energize your physical moves. Let's get physical. This new moon initiates 2 weeks of strengthening work and health. Put your heart into your actions, and practice makes perfect, Leo. So you go, Leo. Now, I'm glad that you said that you're at least on the cusp there, Chops, because a lot of times I'm the only Virgo, literally, in this chat when I do this segment. And I'm very super happy to have the lovely Queen Tiff. She says, go, go, Virgo.
She's a Virgo too.
So we have a thank you for my fellow Virgo for asking for this. Today is an 8 out of 10, Tiff. So I hope that's the kind of day you're having. I hope you have a great one. It says to realize domestic visions with upgrades over. Oh, no, that's Libra. I read by mistake. Damn it. Wrong line. Here you go. Wrong line up. Enjoy yourself. I'm going to do that. Stir up some romance in my pants.
Yeah.
The new moon begins a 2-week family fun and passion phase. Get creative because it's all for love, Tiff. There you go. There's our horoscope.
Nice.
I hope that serves you well heading into the new year, Tiff, and I hope you have a great new year, great 2025. Thanks for being a Virgo in my chat today. Capricorn. We got the Capricorn, baby. You got that earlier. Well, since your birthday is in 19 days, and that was one of the first ones, I will go back and quickly read Capricorn again. Happy birthday to my Capricorn friend Gaseous. In 19 days, that is. Today's a 9 out of 10. Pursue personal dreams. Expand your talents, capacities, and skills over the next 2 weeks with the new moon in your sign. Grow and develop and shine your light, Capricorn. As I move on to Scorpio, and you have to excuse me, Chops. Yours was, we already got yours, right? We just did yours.
That was a Leo.
Leo. We got the Virgo, so we got everybody on the cusp. Scorpio, please, for the lovely Stacey Allen checking in right here on BF Live today. Let's see. Here you go, Stacey Allen. This is your Scorpio. Today is a 9 out of 10 for my Scorpio friends. Profit through communication, Scorpio. The possibilities spark in conversation over this 2-week new moon phase. Creative projects will flower. Express yourself, share and connect, and write down your story. Angry Snowball says, Leo Space Nerd, fiery, focused, and motivated. That's right.
That's very true. Yeah.
It's supposed to be, yeah. You find that? So, Chops, while you're here, buddy, I know that everyone has a different level of belief as far as horoscopes go. Like, how deeply do you follow or ever believe in horoscopes?
I'm the type that believes everything and nothing at the same time, just like having a healthy mind. So, like, I do believe, like, there's just too much serendipity when it comes to horoscopes. I'm just like, something's there, but I'm not going to take it to the level that some people do.
Yeah, good point. Like with the tarot reading and thinking that you know absolutes. But my take on horoscopes is that they definitely have the personality traits locked in. Like all the personality, the attributes that they attribute to a particular sign, I find them to be terribly accurate. I see you, Jake, shaking your head as well. Right?
Extremely accurate, especially when it comes. It's when you get down to like the cusps, and even if you want to go down to the point of like what moon or sun you're born on. It really does bring it down to detail about yourself. Now, as for what may happen in life, well, there's too many things that can happen.
Yeah, that's the kind of where it gets a little fuzzy and on. Some days it's more accurate. Some days these people are in here going, oh my God, Bia, that is so my day I'm having. And in other days, it's not so much so. But that's good. I just wanted to get your take on it because I definitely believe in the personality traits that are attached to them.
100.
This black moon is important to witches, says our friend Tiff, who sounds like she's talking from a level of some kind of experience that I'm not going to delve in any further. Moon, says our friend Dream Man checking in. We got that one. Space Nerds laughing. We got the no skipping words from earlier. We got Make Chops Read War and Peace. We got that from earlier. Kappa Granice. That's not even. That's Capricorn. And let's see. Capricorn today is my birthday. Go ahead, Steve. You get it. Party like it's your birthday, man. Yeah, we took care of that one. Stacey Allen says, it's kind of weird that BF has all of our zodiac signs memorized. I do. Your chat family. I know. Yeah, there's probably family members that I don't know this about, Chops, but I know it about chat family members.
But that's how you know he cares and pays attention.
Thank you. Yep, we get it. Happy birthday, Steve, from our friend Testicle Tiger. Happy birthday, Martini Steve from Gaseous. Stacey Allen says, Gray leaves the nicest dick prints. There you go. That's why she.
That's what
Gray.
it is. So
See?
it gives that certain type of shading that the ladies are looking for, huh?
I would have never gotten that out of I can see the penis better out of Gray. I would have never.
Right.
That's
Shadowing.
Nope, Bobby. That's how about that? They really got this shit down.
How many of you guys right now are, oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, go ahead, you please.
How many of you guys right now in chat and here are like searching for great pants, be like, that's the trick, I finally figured it out.
looking for the bow. I'm great. Thank you, Tiff, for being here today. I'm usually the lone Virgo here, so I got some Virgo company here.
Yeah.
All right. Let's see. Granny is like, geez, jizzing. Tiff is just simply saying, buckle up, fella. My birthday is in the next 16 days. I think, says Testicle Tiger. Live Ween, send pics if you can. No, you're busy. Literally, I'm the only virgin in the. Wait a minute. I did not say it exactly like this. Live Ween has me quoted as saying, literally, I'm the only virgin in this chat. Bobby Fran, 123024, in his own chat. Not true. I repeat, not true.
The internet remembers.
You're right about that. Angry Snowball says, a Leo I dated once chased down a hit and run runner and pinned him into a guardrail with his car. Fiery space nerd. Too much heat for me. Martini Steve says, the scorpion sting. I don't know about that. Scorpion sting. Let's see. Math is hard, LOL. Granny Bob wants you on. Whoa, wait a minute. Oh, that's right. Let me see. I always pictured Donkey Kongton as more of a musky or a Mako guy. We are well into the ish right here on BF Live. How about we start putting a bow on this?
Yeah.
It's a big night, says Tiff, checking in. Martini says, question for the top right. Honestly, how many packs do you smoke a day? Bobby Nick, our friend Martini Steve must be newer to my friend Bobby Nick Havens. Martini Steve, all I can tell you as my friend is that I've been broadcasting with Bobby Nick for the better part of 3-4 years now, somewhere in between there. I don't know. 3 years, I've lost track. At no point have we ever been able to accurately count how many cigarettes you smoke, have we, Bobby Nick?
Not really, no.
We have tried emptying ashtrays before show starts.
Yeah, I can tell you within a day, it's like it's 3 to 4 packs. 3 to 4 packs.
Shut up. Sorry, I thought it was going to be like 2 packs, and I was going deep there, bud.
Ooh.
Would you care to familiarize our friend Martini Steve with your nickname? Bobby Nick, his middle name is not Nicholas Steve, if you haven't picked up on this already. Bobby Nick's fingers.
Give him those fingers.
He earned the title Bobby Nick, if you don't mind.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, that's right. I forgot about that.
And when Bob Lee first saw it, turn it to see the inside of your finger, Bob. There you go. Yeah, there you go.
The insides aren't so bad.
Well, there you go. Well, right. So you can see the contrast. So there you go, Martini Steve. When Bob Levy first saw that, Chops, Bob Levy said, that's bullshit. You painted on there. You made that up.
No, that's real.
No, yeah, that's nicotine stains for sure. Now, my question is, can you wash that off? Is there a particular soap, or are you kind of refusing and saving it?
No, it just it's kind of it's stuck there pretty good. I mean,
okay.
If I was to scrub down with like bleach or something, yeah, sure, but I mean that's really harsh.
I was thinking maybe lava soap, like just really gritty.
I have gone there in the past, and it works, but it's hard on the skin,
You're all assuming that's from cigarettes. That's from going 2 in the stink and 1 in the pink.
Maybe a little of that too.
Well, Chops, you're getting a sign of approval from at least one of the ladies because Chops, Stacey Allen says, I dig this Chops guy. We need him over here more.
Yeah,
We'll take it like that.
Much love.
He's good.
I agree with that. I think we got a new friend today.
And he passed my gaydar. So
Oh, he was keeping an eye on me.
I was.
Wow.
Trust me, my girlfriend's still to this day always
Look.
gaydars me.
Look at that. You've impressed Martini Steve. He goes, amazing. I'm impressed. Thank you. Yes, this dude, Martini Steve, we've had so much fun trying to figure this out, bro. We literally did a show where we used to have the Bobby Nick cigarette counter, and when any of us spotted him lighting up a cigarette, we would count it. We'd have a rolling count. Then he would forget during the show. We would get him to empty the ashtray so we could count the butts because we can't keep up during a show. So,
that's crazy.
I'm so pleased to make this next announcement and to let you know that the lovely Queen Tiff is now a member here at BF Live.
Oh, nice.
Thank you. Much respect to the lovely Queen Tiff. I know you're a connoisseur of shows, and the fact that you would bless me with a membership is very much appreciated. Thank you very much. Awesome, says Martini Steve. I'm dying, says Martini Steve. Thank you. That's a few layers deep of stained, says Martini Steve.
That's right. That's right.
Like if you stained a deck with wax. That's right.
It's like a callus of nicotine.
Yeah.
It's just there.
I loved being on the air with you when we were first, like Bob Levy knew us from the chats, right, Bobby? But he didn't really like know us. And so when we started doing stuff on air, we would get him on air and he'd go, that's bullshit. He painted that on there. And you had to show him, just like you did to Chuck.
I had to prove it to him, yeah.
Had to prove it to him. Wow. Let's see. Truly a talented. Keep up the hard work, Mr. Nick. Bravo. Thank you, Queen Tiff. I appreciate
He does
the
it for
love
you.
and the membership. I appreciate that, Tiff. Because like I said, we've been around Chat Family for a couple of years now, and I know you like a lot of these shows. So the fact that you would grace me with a membership is very much appreciated. Okay, so let's do this. I got to get my boy Scott because he's getting almost violated by Brian Clauder always coming up behind him. And let's put a bow on this show. It's been fun. We got Granny joining us today. We got Chops joining us today. That's why I always say you have to show up every day, Monday through Friday, 12 to 3-ish East Coast time, because you never know who might show up and how much fun we just might get into. So let's do Cancer for my friend Scott Fitzpatrick and for Brian Clauder standing behind him. Scott, here you go, buddy. Today's an 8 out of 10. I hope that's what you're having. Collaboration comes naturally, especially over the next 2 weeks following tonight's Capricorn new moon. That's a big part of everybody's horoscope. You're on the same wavelength. Take your partnership to the next level. That is for, whoa. I don't know how Brian Clauder behind you is going to determine that, taking your partnership to the next level, but that was your Cancer reading. All right, folks. Well, Chops, come back and hang with us at Space Nerd. See, Chops.
Much love.
Hey, BF, before you end, could you give me some Sagittarius? Just one more.
Yeah, buddy. I'm sorry, and I did. You know, I'll think of you, and then I go look for other ones, and then I forget that I got to go back to you. So let's do this. This is for Chops joining us today. Thanks, buddy, for joining us here today. Thanks for being.
Thank you very much for having me.
We do Sagittarius here. It's Bobby Nick's a Sagittarius, but we do Vagittarius here because it kind of sounds cooler. It's not a sign, but it sounds like it should be, shouldn't it? So that's what we do here. We do Vagittarius. This is for Bobby Nick and for our other Sagittarius/Vagittarius friends. Bob, I'll have you know, buddy, that this says you're having a 9 out of 10 kind of day, buddy. So I hope that's
nice.
Doing it. It says you should begin a lucrative new moon phase. Discover fresh markets and rising prosperity. Strengthen your financial foundations for growth. And rake in and conserve a healthy harvest. All right, Bob.
All right.
Sounds like you're going to have a lucrative new moon phase with fresh markets, some other ways of getting money. So it sounds like it's all kind of money related, and you're in for the money, buddy. All right. Well, unless I overlooked someone else, I think, did you miss Capricorn? Yes, you kind of did. And I read that would be reading it a third time, so I'm not going to do that. Let's see. Donkey's getting the question mark. Yes, Donkey, you missed it twice. You missed it. Post it up and he will read it again. Okay, well, all right. Well, since Space Nerd just talked me in. Whoop, nah, fuck it. I'm having a very
Cat's
good
got
day.
you on a leash.
There you go.
Since you're already knowing you're having a good day, I'm not going to mess with the karma. Good karma you already have going. But how about this? Let me put a bow on this. Let me get back in my other studio, and let's get a chance for the boys to say hello and goodbye one last time by doing some plugs, this, that, and the other. That was BF Live's Soulful Horoscope readings. Hey, are you feeling lost in search of life's answers? Well, search no further. This is BF's Soulful Horoscope readings. Wait a minute, I got competing. Donkey says, nah, fuck it. I'm having a good day. But then Gaseous hits me up. Gaseous hits me up saying, $2 saying, do it for Donkey. Oh, so now I feel financially compelled to, Donkey. Well, Space Man, you don't have to send him his horoscope because I was just super chatted $2 by Gaseous to do it right now. So here you go. Capricorn, one more time. I'll rub my balls most aggressively because I want to. Here you go, Capricorn. This is for, who was that for? This is for Donkey Kongington. Here you go, Donkey. Today is a 9 out of 10, Capricorn. Pursue your personal dreams, Donkey Kongington. Expand your talents, capacities, and skills over the next 2 weeks with the new moon in your sign. Grow and develop and shine your light, Capricorn. All right, but I think we were going to put a bow on that, or I did put a bow on that. Thank you, Gases. We did it for the Donkey. We did it for the Gram. Okay. Let me put a bone in this, BF said. Bobby, Nick, Scott, and Chop. No. Stacey Allen just said rewind it. That sent after he said F it. Okay, that's right. Let's see. I just got back and thought I was 10 minutes behind with the Capricorn talk. No, you're not. We did it one more time. Thanks, everybody, for the fun today. But yeah, let's do this. I think I put a bow on that. Let me turn off my Bow Chicky Wow Wow music in the background here. And I want to say this has been an awesome BF live stream show 215.
Nice.
Typically, we do 3 hours every day. I strive to bring you 3 hours of enjoyable live content every day right here in this part of the day in the middle of the day. Hey, could you hook a brother up with a free like, share, and subscribe if you're watching BF Live on YouTube or Rumble or on my Facebook? Thank you very much.
We definitely got into the itch today, BF. It's 3 hours and 22 minutes, motherfucker.
Well done.
You got an extra 22 minutes of show.
There you go. All extra content. I love hanging out with you guys. I want to thank these guys for always joining me and staying around for this extended period. I love Scott's new screen, his background. Like, it's Helga and Lisa. Hey, come on. Hey, Helga, come on. We got to go to Starbucks and end the show. Come on. I got to go hit on the barista at Starbucks, Helga. There you go. That's a little Helga and Lisa thing going on right there. Okay. First of all, I'm going to start off by thanking my friend Granny for jumping in. Thank you, Granny.
Thank you, Granny.
Always lots of fun. He said he would be available during this time before the new year. So thanks, Granny. Maybe we'll have him on another day or two. I want to thank Chops for joining us today.
Oh, thank you for having me again. Much love for all of you.
I love making all these chat family connections. You kind of know you through Corndiff and Granny, and now we have you on the show. So Chops, tell us, being Monday, tell us any plugs you would like to give and tell people where they can find you after today, my friend.
Go ahead and check out Corndiff, Granny and I over at corndiff.com, over at YouTube/Corndiff. And I think that's about it. Check out WGNN tomorrow at 7 p.m. Eastern.
WGNN, that's also known as the Corndiff Show. You'll probably see, if you see a piece of corn bouncing around and you see this guy with his hat on looking very professional and you see a guy with no shirt on, you know you landed at the right spot. Thanks for joining me at Chops here today. Thanks for making this connection, my friend. And let's keep hanging out. You're welcome back anytime you can make it, my friend. Come hang out another time, all right?
It's good to see you, Chops. Good to see you, man.
It's good to see you, Bobby. Thank you.
All right. And then I'll go with Scott Nick, and I'll say Bobby Nick for last. Scott Fitzpatrick, buddy, I'm glad you're feeling better, man. I never saw if you got down to actually eating the egg, but coming around, just that your health is getting better, bro. Maybe it's a little too early for that anyway.
Okay.
Glad you're feeling
Maybe next
better.
time.
And tell everybody, being Monday, tell everybody where they can find you after today.
Being as it's Monday, we'll be over on Bobby Nick's channel for the Lunatic Lounge at 6 o'clock Eastern.
No, 7 o'clock Eastern. 7 o'clock.
Damn it. Sorry. 7 o'clock Eastern. Every time. And at Bobby Nick 1980.
1978.
76. 78.
Wait,
78.
No. Well, if Scott confused you with his plug for Bobby Nick's channel, it is running in my chat the entire time of this show. It's Bobby Nick 1978 right here on YouTube, and Bobby Nick's Rumble channel link is also running in the chat, as well as my friend Scott Fitzpatrick, the Prop Master 69. Anything else you'd like to add to that, Scott?
No, Bobby Nick says them much better than I do. Just
all right.
Listen to his.
Well, he typically has a more extensive list, and they typically a lot of times they combine both of you two. It's for both of you guys. So now, without any further ado, let's go to our chain smoking podcasting friend right here, Bobby Nick, who's going to tell us where you can find him and Scott Fitzpatrick after today. Take it away, Bobby Nick.
Well, as Scott was saying, tonight you can check us out in the Lunatic Lounge at Bobby Nick 1978 at 7 p.m. Eastern. So check that out, guys. And then tomorrow you can check us out on No Filter with Andrew and Friends, 7 p.m. Eastern. You gotta love Andrew. He'll be there, and it'll be a great show. And then I'm back. I'm back in the lounge, motherfuckers, because we're doing it on Wednesday. I'll be back there. It's Rumble exclusive because YouTube won't let me do music videos, but for the low price of $1, you can see your music video request on my show. So check me out, rumble.com/The Bobby Nick Show. Go give me a follow over there, guys.
There you go, Bobby Nick.
Hold on.
He only takes a break from podcasting to do other podcasts. Let's see.
Right.
Bobby shares the nicotine fingers with my ex-stepdad. Says, Live Ween. Hey, Live Ween, one more time. Positive vibes to you and the missus, man.
Hell yeah.
I'm happy to see you having fun in the chat. That's a good sign that things are going well, my friend. So I hope it continues. Thank you, the lovely Tiff, the Queen Tiff, saying that fisherman is cute. Thank you for a lovely morning. I'm going to do stuff. I'll see you later, I hope, if you are lucky. Donkey getting thrown out the love. Stacy says another banger. BF Live, the vibe. Thank you for contributing, quite literally, to the vibe. Space Nerd says, LJ Lowe, enjoy the rest of your day. Maybe I'll see you in the PCL chat. I'm going to let you know they might be doing a premiere or something tonight, but there is no live Perry on tonight. We didn't get a chance to talk about it, but he's going to be on tomorrow for his New Year's Eve show. Yeah, New Year's Boppin' Eve with Perry Caravello.
Nice. That's going to be great.
Tomorrow,
the only way to come into a New Year's.
And we're going to have to see. I'm pretty sure that Tony Hawk, the real Tony Hawk, is going to be there along with Dave Navarro. And who knows what other surprises might be waiting for us. Testicle Tiger says, love you all, chat family. Space Nerd, Donkey Kong didn't see you again. Live Ween's getting love from Donkey. Space Nerd says, love to my chat family. Live Ween thanks me again and everyone for the good vibes for him and the missus. Good to see you, Live Ween. Happy New Year from the missus from Space Nerd. Great to see you, Space Nerd from Ween. No premiere, saving all of our brain cells for New Year's Eve, says Testicle Tiger. She is the head mod over there, so she would know. No premiere, no Perry at all tonight. Save all your Perry stuff, your love for Perry, for tomorrow. Just one more day. Tomorrow it is, says Space Nerd. Donkey says, I'm sorry, but I'm still backing DC against Deadpool. Chandler against Deadpool. DC can't make Deadpool disappear. Deadpool can't make DC disappear. And Live Ween reminds us that tomorrow will be a Darton and Boppin' Eve. Well, folks, I trust and hope that going a half hour over the regular show time is a good job for you today. We went well into the ish, but I know that there's a fun show going on right now. Bob's probably going to kill me because Bob's doing a members only show behind the wall right now. So if you are a member on the Levyverse, normally I don't like overlapping, but if you're a member over there on the Levyverse, go jump on the Levyverse right after this. I understand Bob's doing a members only show, so maybe I'll see some of you over there. So once again, let's wrap this up for our newest friend and guest, Chops Talk today. Chops, Scott Fitzpatrick, Bobby Nig, our friend Granny, Uncle Jack and the chat family, everybody in the chat today. Thank you for joining us. And please join us. Stop by every day right here on BF Live, The Vibe. Peace and love, and we will see you the next time we see you. But bye for now, folks. We are out of here. Peace and love.
Peace out.
See ya.
Later.
That's enough internet for me today. I am going to wash myself with holy water to get rid of all the stupidity I saw today.